Are we all at the bottom right of the screen again?
Yes, you are. The water laps in on the shoreline. Even though this is a river, you're close enough to the sea to the south that there's kind of like a sense of the tidal waves moving around, almost like you're near an estuary. And you're waiting. It's the morning. Percy looks around at you and questioning, why are we here? And of course, the last time we left you at the adventure, you were in town of Ganeshi, and you just settled in for the night after a stellar performance from Seb and the Gang. Seb and the Gang, Seb and the Gang. Bill House and Fun, Percy Does Run. And Lily moving around. And I can't remember what Griff did, or if he just stood back and went, "This show is this son of a..." But anyway, you got the information that you needed, which was the fact that the shipment left that morning for Azar. Now, they did say that the caravan would probably stop for the night and not travel through the night, so stopping for the night hasn't lost you any time. Not really, as long as you get up sharpish. However, you're not exactly sure on the route that they've taken. But Captain Reed, after the stellar performance, has told you to find Jim Bob. No relation to old Bob. So you get up in the morning and you've basically been spending time traveling around looking for Jim Bob. Now, eventually you find a fisherman that goes, "Jim Bob, he's down by the shore doing some fishing." And you're like, "Thank you, strange person." And you toss a coin to the fisher. And I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Alex. You should be flagellated for that.
It's a parody I want to see.
Yeah. Toss a coin for your fisher. Oh, fishing for glory. No? We'll get the hurdy-gurdy on that. It'd be great.
God.
So you went down to the... As the sun rises in the east, and the beauty of the river Onyx just dazzles you as the light plays off of the little ripples of waves. You see an old man perched upon a rock. He's got a few fish, basically in a bucket, and he's got a long rod. He's a scrawny old man, and he's just... and just sits there. You not got any rods, so you're not here fishing? Don't be stranger. How can I help you?
What do we want from this guy?
He
We want
wants
to
to
track
tell
the
you
caravan, don't we?
the exact track to follow the caravan, because there are many out of the town. Yeah.
Where caravan from bridge go and from boat go.
Ah, the caravan yesterday.
Hey.
Ah, yeah. My cousin Billy Bob. Billy Bob. He's helping them track their way to Azar. Yeah. What do you want to know about them? There's a strange bunch. They all huddled around in their little groups, and they kept drinking this weird shit, and their eyes get glowing, and it was very... not sure of the word. Just weird. Certainly not from round here. But, yeah, I can tell you the part. He stands up, puts his fishing rod down. Suddenly he gets a tug on the line. Oh! Wait! Oh, it's a big un! It's a big un! He starts rolling out. He's like, "It's a big un! This is going to be fantastic! Yeah!" And as he does, he pulls, and this huge Grindelow rises from the waves. And he looks at Jim Bob, and he goes, "No, Billy Bob! Don't be saying no! Jim Bob, you look like your cousin! Jim Bob, don't say anything to those fools!" He starts charging forward. Billy Bob, oh, not Billy Bob. He's in the caravan. For fuck's sake, Jim Bob. Jim Bob.
Jim Bob, tough.
Jim Bob, yeah, turns and goes, what are you doing that for? Stop it! Stop it! I wasn't going to tell him everything.
It's too late! You should have just shut up!
Okay, and you're just kind of like on the shoreline. You've only just had your breakfast. You've probably got a little bit of like muesli in your mouth still, kind of chewing on it.
Okay.
And yeah, you need to make initiative rolls. You weren't expecting combat down on the shoreline, but this thing's just risen from the water.
Oh no.
Billy Bob, by the way.
Jim Bob.
Jim Bob.
Jim Bob
Jimmy Bob.
is on the rock in front of you, just in front. He has no combat capability whatsoever, but he's pretty good at fishing. So he's going to basically try and scramble to the shoreline, but this thing is just rising fast, and it's far bigger than the ones you fought before, and it's got a huge trident that's about 15 foot long, and he's kind of moving out of the waves, and you can see these tentacles just kind of pushing the water aside as he charges forward. I'm going to initiate combat.
Oh god. Straight away into combat.
Oh yeah. Shit, that's in the wrong chat.
You didn't.
That didn't work. What the? Sure I ended it. Or am I thinking about the other game? Yeah, you're a bit frustrated because you're still just finishing your breakfast off. And you were like, oh, I'll just have a quick chat with this guy down by the water, and then we can head off once we've had our, our nature's cool and prepared ourselves and, got dressed as you all stand there completely naked down by the river. No, you're not naked.
Oh, yeah. That one.
Don't forget you can re-roll nat ones.
Oh, yeah.
I need to roll my 2 thingamajiggies, my 2 dice.
Oh, it does.
10.
It doesn't let me reroll. I just tried to do it again, and it
Wow.
said I already exist.
You already exist. You already exist, my son. Okay, well I'm on 8. Just roll a d20. Do it manually, and we'll just make a note.
Yeah.
I can see we're all watching the SpaceX feed because I can hear the same audio ringing around.
Yeah.
12. I got then. Leads the +1.
Why have you rolled 2d20 Milestone?
Divination.
Oh, you're 2 for the day. A 10 and a 6.
Yep, both shitty numbers. Well, 6 is alright, 10's a really bad number.
So in them.
Yeah, it's so average, like you can't really use it for anything.
You can if someone's just hitting you or something and they roll a 20.
Oh yeah, I guess
You'll be
it's a-
begging for that 10. And there'll be still a good chance you'll miss with a 10 on some people trying to attack or whatever. Or there's a chance you only need a 10 to get a hit. And you roll a 1. You know, chillax, man. There's options.
True.
True. Okay. Okay, Lily,
Hello.
you're still wiping the sleep from your eyes. You weren't really ready for combat, but you had your stuff with us because you were kind of ready to start traveling once you've got the way there. But, yeah, this thing is just rising and moving fast. What are you going to do?
I'm going to make sure I'm up in the air.
Make for the sky! Ooh. Your wings unfurl, your majestic white feathers. And you rise up 30 feet into the air.
Cool.
Right. Is that all I can do? I'm assuming that's all I can do. I can't shoot.
You can shoot.
Of course you can.
You can shoot.
Oh.
Maybe says shoot.
Okay, well then we'll just
There's all sorts
do I
of things
know-
you can do in it.
Like, can we see it, or is it like, you know, sneaky underwater?
No, it's risen up out the water.
No, it's
hasn't
risen out of the water. You can do a cheeky hail of
Oh.
thorns as well if you wanted to. No one around yet.
I don't know if I want to use a spell slot just
I'm
yet.
so over that spell. Oh, last week, Percy, Lily was doing a
Yeah.
bit of a Varys and basically firing the arrows into the baddie, but it was basically hurting everyone else as well, or others.
I did it.
AOE
As
style.
I feel so bad about doing that last time, I'm not going to do that yet.
Yeah.
Is it-
Oh.
I want to wait until the optimum time when I can do the most damage to my own team. Then I shall attack.
Is it exclamation mark A space longbow?
Da. Das ist gut, ja.
Cool. 17 to hit and 10 damage.
Cool.
Ooh.
Well, that hits. Could be very
Yeah.
glad to know. And how much damage? Come on.
10.
It's a good first strike.
Nice.
Okay, you fly up, wings unfurling, your bow comes out, you draw and you release, and the arrow strikes true into the belly of the beast. That hurts! It yells. Okay, and next
Right, have
in
to
our
done.
gallery of fools, Seb.
Yeah, gallery of fools. Very nice.
God, he's bloody far away, isn't he?
It's inconvenient, yeah. You got any javelins? You got any long range? You got any spells? You got any songs? You got any poem you can write? See if there's any groupies around and have a quick shag rather than bothering with this fight. All right, name's Seb, isn't it? Yeah, famous musician from out of town.
No, that is tempting.
Okay.
I don't think I've got anything that has range on it. So,
You should change that.
no, I have got range. But I haven't got that far. I can do 90 feet as my maximum.
What's that for?
I'm not going to use that. That's for sleep. He's definitely not going to sleep yet. I will just inspire. Who shall I inspire?
You could reach the rock where Jim Bob is to protect him.
Where is Jim Bob? Has he got an icon?
No, I didn't.
Should definitely
Here, I'm going to do this.
inspire the guy going next. Probably a good.
I'm gonna move and use this icon for now. It's not the right one, but
That'll do.
I do. It's a thing. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Actually, he's a bit further. Yeah, he was right down on the edge, fishing away. But if you can do a bonus action and then you can make a dash across because
Yeah.
it's difficult terrain in the water. You got to do a bit of splish splash splashing, unless you got to run on water or something.
But no, I will inspire Percy.
Negative.
What about the guy that casts spells?
Yeah.
Don't need help casting spells.
I
And then
think-
I will
Run
run
and miss
across.
now by 1 to what?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will inspire and then I'll run over using my dash action.
Your big leather boots make a big splash as you sort of jump first into the. I mean, it's only about a foot deep at its worst. It's just shoaling around. Little crabs scurry out of the way. You go, oi, yeah, fuck off. As you kind of push them out of the way with your big boots, and you swish across the shoreline. You get up next to him. You stand next to him. You tower over him. He's just this frail old dude, about 4'8". Been a sailor all his life. He's got little scrawny arms. He looks a little bit like old Bob, but scrawnier and less aggressive. This is fisherman Bob rather than sailor Bob, and not caravan Bob.
Everyone called Bob.
It's the
You're right,
Ganache
Bob.
thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm here to stop you getting killed by a giant Grindylow and stuff, innit, mate?
Yeah, that. Oh, I think that'd be great because I'm not much for the combat, you know. I'm more for the fish, and I do a main fry up, good bits of bacon.
Well, after this, mate, provided we all survive, I'll hold you to that.
Fair dues. Though, if you want to get after that caravan, you're going to need to get on your pretty quick. Anyway, I'm about to die. I better shut up. Ah! He stands behind you, kind of clamping onto your cloak, or just sort of holding onto a little bit of your leather, sort of stroking it slightly, feeling reassured by your manliness and your huge strength. And Percy, you hear some music rocking out, and you know it's time for battle. It's almost like a little button that gets pushed, and you're like, yeah, I've got to start fighting now. So your brain goes from sort of idle CPU time to I'm now going to fight somebody music mode. Somebody mode. I'm going to do something random.
Even though I have no range at all.
Well, you should sort that out as well.
Oh, it's okay. I have a dagger that I can throw potentially, but only 20 feet.
Okay, the hurdy-gurdy starts playing. You're feeling inspired. Yep, it all comes to you. You're ready. Okay, so next in the line, up for 9, Millhouse Manastorm. Oh wait, Percy, what was your reroll?
12.
Millhouse Manastorm. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna chromatic orb electricity, lightning, and I'm gonna aim for the lower half of his body, the still submerged part. And
okay.
Yeah, water and electricity normally doesn't work very well.
Yeah, I hope everyone's out of the water.
Huh?
Oh, Jim Bob, like, and drops dead. I'm joking. He didn't. Okay, the chromatic orb shoots from your hands, glowing ball of electrical energy.
Oh God.
And you don't have that spell, sorry. Great bonfire, though. Have you updated?
Yeah. I mean, I've had it for like 2 sessions now, haven't I?
Yeah. 90 feet. I'm assuming that's in range. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Oh, fuck. It's on the very extreme of your range. I mean, you could always move a bit nearer or across the rock that you're standing on a bit more to the left just to eke out that distance, but you could just make it. But 90 feet is an extreme. Yeah, you gotta make an attack. You hurl a 4-inch diameter sphere of energy at the creature that you can see within range. The lightning crackles from the orb as you throw it. Make your roll. Plus your +6 modifier. Which you did,
Yeah,
which is 18,
yeah.
which hits.
Yeah.
The ball bursts around him. You damage him for 3d8 electrical damage.
Wow.
Seb turns the volume down on his Gurdy so it doesn't get too annoying.
3d8. Yep.
Oh, ow! Ouch. And you can't replace those with your divine sense thing. Different thing. Okay. The ball hits the water first, and for some reason the damage gets absorbed by the water and it spreads really far, but unfortunately it seems to have decentralized the damage, and in doing so, it's a narrative thing, it doesn't really matter, but That's the narrative side of it. You rolled shit. The sphere hit the water. Only a little bit of the lightning damage actually hit this creature. It goes. That wasn't very good. Percy. Yes. Where's Lily? Oh, we did Lily first, didn't we? Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, where's Griff? On 10.
Did you roll? So
I don't see him in the list. You're not in the list, Griff.
he didn't roll initiative. I've just gone back up.
He's also muted, and I don't know if he realizes.
You're muted, Simon.
Muted.
Oh.
Muted. Fatless bow. It's got 38 minutes to the launch. It's fine.
Crew control arm retracted.
Yep.
Definitely so.
There's really not much I can do. Fuck.
Go for a swim.
Yeah, but then Percy.
Gertie.
But then Gertie, I mean. Could Gertie jump that?
It's quite shallow here. You can see the rocks are only just below the waterline, and Gertie, as a mountain goat, is pretty adept at running along. And she's got an ability for being able to go over difficult terrain.
Yeah, I'm just looking at her thing. Sure-footed.
Yeah, sure-footed. I tell you what.
I could go over there and get Bob out of the way. Safety.
I'm already on Bob.
Yeah. But
If you make a successful athletics check for Gertie, I will let her charge the creature with you, but your legs will get wet because she'll basically be under the water with just her head above the water. She won't be able to get an attack, but you will.
With my Ramadan. Okay. Yeah, I'll try that.
Okay. Say something to Gertie to inspire her.
Gertie, we're about to run on this water and try and fuck this bitch up, okay? You got this? Let's go.
Right.
Gertie leaps into the water, splashing it everywhere. You charge forward, like creating like a bow wave before you, and then like a trough around you as you charge forward. Gertie is a powerful war goat.
Athletics is what? Athletics is strength, and Gertie's strength is +3. So I roll 1d20 +3.
Invite you back into the call. I can't. You just rejoin it.
I don't know. Wait,
luck.
let me call. I rolled a 12. I got a 12 max overall.
You're on a 12? Is that including your bonus?
That's including the bonus, yeah.
Okay. Yep, that just makes it. In fact, 12 is on the dot. So you basically just carve it. It's not that complicated for Gertie. You just because her sure-footedness allows her to find the rocks in the water. It just slows her down, but because she has a significant travel speed, she manages to travel the 90-odd feet, and then bears you to it. And as you do, your lance, which is a lot shorter than this dude's trident, which is intimidating.
I will. Oh, after this, I'll take his trident. So I just attack lance.
Yes.
10 to hit and 10 damage. Oh, that's not a good roll.
Can we turn the music off? I've heard it about 400 times.
Oh, I
Has
thought I'd already
music
turned it
playing?
down.
It's on the live stream.
I'm just gonna butt in and be a pain a second. I forgot to roll my health last time. Do you mind if I just do it now?
Oh,
I'm
when you
very
level?
sorry. Yeah,
It's acceptable.
I'm very, very sorry.
This time, it is allowed.
Alright, let me.
Next time, I will
Thank you.
de-level you.
Carry on.
Oh, shit.
Don't do that. I didn't mean to.
I don't think so.
Right. If I try and call Simon, it should come up on his thing, so it...
Right, well. Let's bloody change it now.
Propellant
wait.
loading.
Turns out if I press to call Simon, it just puts me in a call one-on-one.
Really?
Yeah.
Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? Who knew?
Smart lad, Brandon.
I'm gonna close. He's obviously struggling. Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna end the call. No, that just reconnects me.
Do you want me to
Oh,
direct?
hold on. He's...
Technology.
It's just a join button. Right.
Right.
Where were we? We were with Percy, who's gone.
Do we want to just wait? When does this launch thing happen that you're all watching?
I'm not watching it.
About half
There's
an
nothing
hour.
happening. Yeah, the timer's on there. I'll get excited when the timer. Most of it's just waiting.
Back.
Right, I'm all done now.
There we go. Right.
So the whole thing turned off and now I'm back in here. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, there is just a join button. You should be able to just click it to join back in if you
Yeah.
come out. It's an ongoing call, basically. I don't know where his camera is.
Hold up, why is...
Okay, so Percy, you rolled a 10, but you forgot that because you're charging, you're advantaged.
Oh, yeah. I'll roll it again
So
to
just roll it
standard.
again.
Roll one. Oh, nat 1.
Which you get to re-roll because you're a half.
Yes, I get to reroll. Yes. I'm having terrible rolls. Again! What, 2 in a row?
You don't get to re-roll that one. Okay, it's a terrible attack. Whichever way you look at it,
If Percy
If you
drowns,
rolled
I'm
that-
killing him.
if
If
you used
Bertie
that 10,
drowns,
If
I'm
you're using
killing
the 10,
myself.
why didn't you Bardic Inspire it?
yeah. So if you roll a 6, you'll make it. I've got you a bardically
Oh.
inspired.
Is that
So
even
I've got
interesting? I mean, to one.
have I got a... I've got a roll of 6 with a what, 1d20?
1d6.
Oh, fuck.
1d20.
That's
With
fucking
50
inspired. Seb, you're inspiring, man.
Right, let's see. I'll roll a 5.
It would have hit a
Oh.
normal Grindelow.
Well, why is this Grindelow not normal? Why is he
So
a bitch?
your lance plunges in into its flesh, and you're like, yes! But then you just suddenly get cut short as the blade just doesn't penetrate its thick hide, and you just shudder to a hole. Gertie just has to dig her hooves in to stop you from falling off. And you're
Run,
stopped.
Gertie, run!
You're basically stopped about 10 feet from her, from this creature.
Let's see, yikes. Okay.
But
I
you,
still want it trident.
yeah.
Oh,
Well, you want that trident.
I want the trident.
You're never going to be able to lift it. Oh, saying that, you're very strong. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's
I'm a big boy.
Griff.
Right. Yeah, I was
need to do
gonna.
initiative.
No, it's fine because you're the last person.
Well, I rolled 10.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
You'll go. You're the last one.
Okay, so we've got everybody attacking this thing.
Get like backhanded.
Last I heard, that was, Harry electrified the water. Is the water still electric? Is it still
No,
electrified?
it was just like
So it's just that it has limited effects on the rest of it. So I could
Yeah.
go. I could move in. How far is he from me? Oh, there he is. Okay, so
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Too far away. He's about to charge.
yes.
How did Brandon charge?
He's on Gertie.
Doesn't.
Gertie charged.
You can't
Gertie.
charge a difficult terrain.
Gertie
Yeah, you
did.
can because you've got sure foot.
Yes, you can. Yeah.
Sure-footed means he ignores difficult terrain.
Go Pierce. Far.
Nothing long range.
Oh, nice.
Nothing.
If Gertie dies, I'm killing myself. That's.
Right. You see the Grindellow boss just basically point his trident at you, Percy. Then he hears you say that, and he just points the trident down at the goat. Easier target.
Oh no.
Can I try an
Stabby
intimidation check with him?
Stabby goat. You're too far away to intimidate. He'd be like, "Hi, I'm really scary. You should be intimidated." What? I'm scary. I'm going to kill you. Oh my God!
Okay, well, I'm going to just take a defensive position, hold on the beach, and pass my turn. I've got a feeling he's going to make a charge towards us anyway.
Nope.
No, I know exactly what he's going to do now because I'm right next to him. He's going to bit slap me.
Yeah, he's going to spike the. I mean, yeah, nothing's going to happen. If you stand there, Griff, you're going to be there for rounds doing nothing apart from looking good.
Oh, I look good with my swords and my armor.
See, they're attacking. It's attacking my. It is attacking my party, my compatriots. I must defend their honor. So I guess I'm gonna start moving towards him. So I'll just move. I'll move to that middle rock there. What is that a middle rock or is that just like a sunken shit? It's on my screen. It's not really.
No, it's a rock. So basically,
Who's on that rock?
the whole terrain is really, really rocky here, and the water most of the time is only about a foot deep, which is why Gertie was able to basically just charge through. There are some drops and cracks, so you have to make an athletics check, but basically, if you moved your maximum distance this turn, by next turn you'd be able to charge in to attack.
Okay. Alright.
You get your feet wet, but you're dragonborn, so you don't care. Your scales will protect you.
20 athletics check, so I'm going to go over to as far. I'm going to take I'm going to take the most amount of steps I can get to that rock.
That is very good athletics check. You traveled very far.
I have travelled already very far. I travel further. Very wide.
What is your movement? 30.
My movement would be going forward.
15, 20, 25,
Keep
30.
going.
I'm gonna get you to there.
On the way, I'm gonna like Naruto run and make a grab for my sword at the same time.
Okay.
So I'm Naruto running halfway, and then I sort of put my hands down, and I just start drawing my swords.
I don't know what a Naruto run is.
A Naruto.
Hands out behind you.
Harry,
Full on
demonstrate.
kicking it like.
I've never watched Naruto or whatever.
Naruto.
Naruto. I've heard about it. People talk about him online all the time.
You missed
Go on Brandon's TikTok. I'm sure he would have done it. Fine.
No, I haven't.
No, TikTok video just coming.
Naruto run. It's just for the sake
Brandon
of it.
TikTok Naruto run has to
Oh
happen
yeah.
right now.
There is
We're watching.
There is a
No,
TikTok thing.
God no. Not a Naruto one.
Okay. This dude was on 8, so he's gonna go next.
My death is ready.
Okay, first roll.
Surely.
He could just kill the goat and then drown Percy.
He can barely
Just big
see
foot.
the go. He's going for Percy. He's going for Percy. It's okay.
Yes! Kill me!
Save
Kill you?
Gertie 1.
Save Gertie.
Okay.
Save Gertie. I'm gonna get t-shirts and make it.
Well, he hits AC 22 on the first
yeah,
attack.
that's a definite hit. I have AC 19.
Okay, is that a smack your bitch up?
Yeah, it's a smack my bitch up.
Oh, that's very good. I'm glad to hear that.
I'll wait till I get a fireball and actually hit Gertie.
You do that, there'll be a lance through your face.
Millhouse is a nice, kind wizard.
I just fireballed the goat.
No.
This is
I'd
not
like-
this isn't the Millhouse of 2 sessions ago. I'd just like to find peaceful solutions. Fireball! Infinite power!
You have no
What
idea
happened? I got involved in a combat and I'm so sorry. Okie dokie. Right, so the
Right.
first attack was with the it's there, and it's not a lot of damage. Oh, it's not as much damage as it should be. It's
Good.
terrible.
Good. No rerolls.
7, 8, 9. Okay, you take 9 damage as this trident basically just like plunges into your
Oh.
chest and kind of knocks you back. You're like, light bearer, protect me! As his voice changes halfway through the sentence.
Hold up a second. I will say that because on initiative it says how much HP we have. I should have full HP, but it's only saying that I've got 14.
That's fine. That probably
Okay.
means you need to do long rests on your character.
Oh.
The Roundtree's lolly collection
They are amazing.
with the dairy-free chocolate buttons on the strawberry.
They are amazing. And Sammy likes the watermelon ones.
Yeah, Zane had one tonight. In fact,
I
long
don't
rest.
have to do.
No, it's
I don't know.
exclamation mark G space LR. Okay. He's also going to try and hit you with his tentacles. So as you're standing there, oh wait, no, he can't. He needs to close.
Alright. Good.
Yeah, he's going to do that. After his first attack, he basically moves forward into closer range, and just starts attacking you with the tentacles. Because of course now you're disadvantaged because a lance is no good at 5-foot range.
Yeah, but a long sword.
And he hits AC 19. Does that no 18?
Yeah, my AC is 19.
No, it is 19 plus 5 tentacles.
Damn it.
Roll a 14.
Okay, my AC is exactly 19. So.
Okay, then he hits for 9 bludgeoning damage, and you need to make a DC 16 strength save.
Oh well, lucky I have +3 strength. Alright, save STR.
Boom.
20.
Bam. His tentacles whip round you and start squeezing you. Some of them start squeezing on Percy and Gertie, and Gertie, she's like, "Eh, eh," and you just push the tentacles out of the way with the strength of the light bearer, infusing you with greatness. And you, no. No, that's not happening. But you did take another 9 damage.
So,
I've taken 18 damage altogether. That leaves me with 1 hit point.
oh no, you're gonna die!
Anyway, right. Next turn, Lily and Harry have gone.
No, we're here.
It's Canoodle o'clock.
How do I say that I've
you.
taken 18 damage?
Don't forget you got lay on hands, Percy Wersey.
Yeah, which is now up to I can restore 10 HP.
Though
So-
technically
Lay
a
on
light
hands.
bearer paladin tends to try and lay on hands to other
Lay
people.
on hand, couldn't
Yeah.
clock. It's party time.
Yeah. You see Percy will just start kind of like, oh yeah, oh Percy, you're so
He rolled a 24.
Okay.
9 hits for 9.
wow. Okay, that hits. The arrow flies in. She's still not using any of the spells at this
Lily,
point.
are
I'm
prettier on her screen down there.
Now that she now uses the thorny arrow thingy. Now that Percy.
What? Now that I'm closer.
No,
You.
I don't want to use that.
Kill Percy.
No.
No, she's not using that. That's her call. Right. Okay.
Oh, I'll be very upset if you kill Gertie. I don't care about my life.
Oh, you're so
Gertie.
Percy, here's a little.
Oh God, no.
Oh, you're so cute.
Socially distanced.
Oh yeah, sorry, I had gloves on, and Percy was wearing a mask. All right, Seb. You see that Jim Bob is now sort of scrambling back off the rock. He's going to basically try and. That's you. He's like. "Ooh." Yeah, he's doing that as well. He's like backwards and forwards, running around in circles. Like that. What are we going to do, Seb?
Hmm.
So it's 5. 10,
A
15,
little bit,
20,
yeah.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah, you can get near him. Oh wait, he's moved a little bit.
I was gonna say he's come closer towards me, hasn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. If you dashed, because it's difficult terrain, if you dashed, you could be 2 squares away.
Yeah, I don't really want to because I've got 11 AC.
No, that's fine.
I will
behind him.
instead. I will instead use pyrotechnics. I'm going to cast pyrotechnics as a 2nd level spell.
Okay.
That's more of a crowd spell, isn't it?
Ah, but it also does nice fun things like blinding people. So I will use it to create fireworks, a dazzling display of colour and light right up in his face, and he has to make a Constitution saving throw against 13 or be blinded until the end of my next turn.
Okay. Percy, you need to make a saving throw against blindness.
I can cast it out behind him so it doesn't affect Percy. It's only a 10-foot cube.
Ah, right, okay.
Okay.
It's a very, very small AoE.
Don't you need fire for pyrotech?
It's an area of non-magical flame that you can see. You can't cast it on water.
You can create it. You can extinguish the fire in that area, and you create either fireworks.
Oh, I thought that was
needs
something
a
you could
fire.
do with it.
No, you need a
Oh.
fire first.
That's fucking shit, then, isn't it?
It doesn't seem like an incredibly powerful 2nd level spell.
It's not.
No, not if it requires a fire.
I mean, you can always go do a double team with Millhouse, and Millhouse throws up a bonfire.
Firebolt.
Yeah,
Millhouse isn't allowed to
combo
aggress.
move.
Let's
I'm
try
not allowed to
something.
hurt people now, I suppose.
It's just-
Okay, I will try. I will cast Dissonant Whispers instead. It needs to make a Wisdom saving throw against 13.
Oh, it rolls 14. No, right, roll's not changing.
It takes
3d6
Why
psychic
does that-
damage.
Yeah, it only takes half that. Why is it not fucking casting? It's been updated multiple times.
Yeah, no, I just think Discord, like the casting spells, is a bit shit.
Cast.
It's only for the non-vanilla spells. I think it only has the vanilla stuff.
It hasn't got a fucking clue what Dissonant Whispers is.
That's a shame. If you'd have made it, you might have been able to kill him. Oh well. Right.
Is that part of Xanathus?
Sorry?
Is Distant Whispers part of Xanathus?
No idea.
It's not.
Oh well, I'll
It's not
just
good.
cast another level. I'll just pretend that we cast this.
They're not launching. Dragon SpaceX is not launching today, so no launch. Scrubbing it.
Oh, really?
They're scrubbing it.
Weather
Weather.
got bad. It doesn't say that on the screen.
Yeah, it's.
No, yeah, they're just saying it now. Scrub sequence.
Yeah, they called it for the day. Oh.
Oh, I'll turn it off then. We carry on. Oh well. That's a shame.
Yay. I'd rather they go up safely than with any
That's
questions.
exactly. It's not a
Oh,
race.
yeah. It is Russia onto it as well.
Yeah, I
Probably
blame the
not,
Russian
mate.
hackers. They basically changed
Yes.
the weather. Fuckers.
Yeah, I can't believe they changed the weather.
Yeah. Scum. Right. Okay.
And then I need to roll
3d6.
3d6. Wow, it's not bad. Fucking hell. If only, you know, he hadn't succeeded. He takes 8 damage.
Oh wow.
Okay.
My fucking 3d8 rolled less than one of your 1d6.
I'll be back in a second. I need to turn my light on.
Okay. 8 damage.
And the man.
Okay, Millhouse.
Whilst Millhouse is taking his go, I'm just gonna go for like my water bottle.
Yeah, I've already drunk 2 of my drinks.
I feel conflicted now about attacking it.
Right.
It might have kids. Might have family.
Probably does.
Yeah.
This is like the Star Wars thing about blowing up the Death Star and feeling bad for all the guys who worked on the Death Star that had nothing to do with anything, and they were just like, you know, innocent on the Death Star, you know,
Were
just
they-
doing their job.
Were they thinking that when they were about to blow up Yavin 4?
They didn't know about that. You know, the guy who works in the cafeteria didn't know that they were going to blow up Yavin 4. He was just thinking,
Anyone
what
want
the
some
hell
more
am I gonna give Darth Vader
sausages?
for blood?
What about Starkiller Base? What about all the animals on there, huh?
That's a
Mm.
whole proper planet-sized shit.
Mm.
Yeah.
Starkiller Base was, you know, even bigger. Way bigger.
Maybe go.
And that's my point, you know. Feel sorry for the poor contractors who are just working on these places. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, what about when they shot Starkiller Base, huh? Were they thinking about the billions of families that they killed in the entire solar system? Or star system?
It's whatever looks good on the
Remember-
screen. That's all they're thinking. That's what it is.
Alright, I guess
Tatooine.
I'll cast another Chromie Orb.
Another Chromie orb.
Yeah, it seems like that's smart to do.
Yeah. Aim at him this time.
Hmm?
Aim at him this time.
Yeah, well, I'll try. Oh yeah, I can't actually cast it, can I? Sorry, I am keeping track of the slots on my sheet.
That's 2. That's both your second level spells gone.
No, that's both my 2 out of 4 of my first level spells.
Oh, you're using first level variants. Not
That's
second
why
level,
it's
sorry.
3d8, not 4d8.
I'd scroll down to your second level spells.
Am I not inspired still?
Oh, did Seb inspire you? No, he didn't. He didn't inspire anyone
No,
last
he
turn.
inspired me.
I'm asking.
Oh no, last turn he inspired me. Didn't inspire anyone.
Nope. If only I was inspired.
You can change your roll.
I was thinking, I know, I can +1 with the 10 and hit.
And it would
Alright,
pretty much be game
bit of
over.
weight. When I could have been inspired. Oh well. I will switch
You
out for
foresaw
10.
this moment. You remember now. The vision came to you that at the last second when you're firing off that orb, he swerves left, and you go, "No, aim left a little bit," and you aim left a little bit from your premonition, and the orb strikes true. Roll your damage.
I'm gonna do.
See what you can do with a 10, eh?
I'm gonna do lightning again because it seems like it'd be the most painful.
Ooh. It's above average.
13 damage.
13 damage. How's he doing? How's he looking? Let's see how this our little Grindelow is doing.
He should be dead.
Is fine. No, he's hurting. He's hurt. Oh! The lightning's just like rippling all over his body now. You can see his like gills and everything's kind of earthing off into the water, but he seems to be okay at the moment.
Wow. Oh wait, did you say it's earthing off into the water?
Yeah, not enough to damage anybody. Don't worry.
Thank fuck.
And next up in our collection of crazes. Collection of
It's me.
crazes this time.
I'm charging, dashing back to the ground, back to the land.
What?
Pretty much what I. It's me next, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty much what I did to get there. I'm doing back in the other direction. because I have 1 HP.
You'll get an attack of opportunity on you.
Strategic retreat, I think it's called.
Yeah, but I don't know what to do.
God, right now.
Are we tactical retreating already?
He's
I have
panicking.
one.
He's got
I
lay
have
on
one
hands. He could just start going.
I could start touching myself up, is what it says.
Percy, poor baby. This is what your mummy used to do.
As an action,
Gary's
you
gonna
can
be
touch
buying a
creatures to
goat.
restore number of HP in the pool, or 5 HP to cure a disease. Okay, so I can use an action to cure, to give myself a few HP. Up to 10. I would use it to restore myself another 5 HP, and then I'll just... Oh, I don't know what to do after that.
No, you can do cure 10 HP.
Yeah, I'll do 10 HP. That would
Doing the
get me back
5 is if you want to cure a disease or neutralize a poison.
Yeah.
You have neither of those things.
Yeah, I'll use all 10 to just get myself back up to 11 HP. And then I'll like...
Bop him on the head with the
What's...
knife.
I can't because it would be a bonus action I've got to do, which is... My only bonus action is a 2-weapon fighting.
You could take the dodge action.
Yeah. Well, you can do an offhand attack with your bonus action because you're. No, that's 2 weapon fighting.
There's not really any. It'll say on your sheet, Brandon, if you have any bonus action.
Yeah, my only bonus action is 2-weapon fighting. I'm literally reading my sheet.
You can't do anything.
Yeah.
Wait, lay on hands is an action?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me read it. You have a pool of healing, blah blah blah.
Yeah, it is
As
an
an action, you can touch.
That'd be a 1 OP ass bonus action.
I mean, you can
Yeah.
get Gertie to.
Yeah.
You can get Gertie to either attack now or run away. How
If I
aggressive
run
are
away,
you
he has.
feeling?
If I run away, he has an attack of opportunity. If I attack him, he can slap me again.
Twice.
Twice. So I think run away because then he only gets 1 attack on me. Yeah.
Man,
So I'm going to.
Gertie.
Okay.
I'm going to lay on hands and then Gertie better run the fuck away.
Okay. So you're basically going to just sit on the goat and just stroke yourself while Gertie just runs for it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you
Yeah.
just. Yeah. You watch as
Uh,
Percy just starts stroking himself. All of his exposed flesh, just like massaging it. And where he's got this massive wound in his chest from the trident, he's like sticking his finger in. Okay, and which direction are you going in? South, east, west? Not anything but north.
I'm going southeast to head towards Seb and Warrior Man.
Okay, make an athletics check.
So, athletics. So, check ath.
Oh!
15.
Yeah, Gertie makes it. You feel a stab in your back as you turn and run. This huge trident. It's a fantastic hit as well.
Oh, yay. Joy. 2 damage.
Night, Percy.
2 damage.
Night, Percy.
Already?
You get knocked out in water.
You drown.
You'll start to drown. If you-
Okay.
however long you can hold your breath for, if you go on beyond that, you'll just start drowning. Have fun with that one. hope you've got a high fucking con mod, because that means you can hold your breath for a while.
Yeah, how does holding breath work?
You have every character can hold their breath for 1 minute, and you can hold it for 1 additional minute per con modifier you've got.
I've got +2 con modifier. So I can hold my breath for 3 minutes then.
Yeah.
You take 13 damage. Sorry, I was just trying to calculate the damage.
Bye, jeez.
It's like a in your back, and you're like, ugh! And then you slump down and slide off Gertie into the water. Gertie, at first, does she even notice? Nope, she doesn't notice. She's like,
It's good.
meh.
Gertie gets safety. I could.
Yeah,
If I
Seb,
do
you
die,
suddenly
I
find
can
there's a
be
goat
reunited.
standing next to you, looking all confused. Turns around, and you can see Percy's body floating face down, star-shaped style, in the water, sinking fast as the heavy armor he wears drags the little halfling.
No, of course he's wearing halflings in heavy armor are never a good thing.
Yep. So
Yeah.
you're bleeding to death, and you're also drowning.
Yay.
Things going well for you. mate.
Well, I put that in. Ooh, I've never seen that. D&D Beyond's come up with a failure success for a death save.
All right. So, Griff,
D&D broken.
I can't remember what your role was, but I'm putting you before because that was on 8.
10.
Yes, so perfect. You're 2 before the Grindellow boss. You see Percy sink
down,
into the
yeah.
water, unconscious,
Dead.
blood just turning the water like a horrible red colour.
See all the blood coming out.
Yeah, and you can see
something
Grindellow's going to
inside.
start charging forward in a second.
I see something. I feel something inside me welling up. I let out a massive scream of defiance and scream into that scream. I was shouting, "Shame!" and stabbed in the back, coward! And suddenly, I ignite my gold dragon fire breath at the Grindellow.
You need to get a bit
For
close
the first
first.
time.
5, 10,
Do
15.
I? For the
Yes,
first time in
15
this
feet.
campaign? Sorry, 15. Where am I? No, I can make that.
No, you can't.
5, 10, 15.
Look, have a look at the squares. The squares are
Squares are awkward on this.
I
Yeah.
can't see it. It's like
Yeah, it is.
5, and
It is a bit on this map. It is a bit difficult. I can
you
see
need to
him.
walk about
You need-
5 feet.
Yeah, you
So
need
if
to
I-
basically
if I
get
run-
closer.
So if I
Take
run,
a step forward.
If I run,
Huh. As
One
you're saying it, or just
forward.
walk forward like a
Yeah. I'm Naruto running at him, and I'm drawing my swords, and I'm about to scream. I'm running towards him, and I'm screaming. So I get a bit closer, and then from inside me, it ignites.
Well, his
it's
weapon
like-
has a 10-foot range, okay, but you can do this from 15 feet, so you could tactically stand at 15 feet range, attack him, but he'll have to move to then get within your range, which will reduce his attacks.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Do it. Let's do this.
5, 15.
What do I need to roll for that? Let me see. So
He has to make a dex save.
Be a bunch of damage depending on what dragon.
You can just dive underwater. Easy.
it's only a foot.
It's
Only if
15
you
foot
make
range,
mistakes.
2d6 fire damage. DC 11 to half damage.
Okay, so what am I entering here? It's exclamation mark.
Attack. Oh, exclamation mark A space breath.
No, it's
He unfortunately makes his dex save. As your breath flames out, he basically dives into the water, and the flame hits him, but doesn't. It doesn't kill him, as it were. So make your damage rolls.
I've done 20 and damage
No,
to
3.
6. Sorry?
3.
I've got to do 3.
No, you've done 3 damage.
I've done 3 damage.
It would have been 7, but he
Right,
made
it
the
halved
save.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Made the save.
Okay, 3 damage. Yeah, that's better. That's better when there's multiple assailants because you can get loads of them at once. Whereas with a single assailant, it kind of just isn't as powerful as you think. But still very cool. Yep. You see for the first time Griff going forward, yelling out. Flame bursts from his mouth in an arc. It looks really cool. The creature dives down in the water temporarily, and most of the flames just like bounce over the water and lick, and you see steam rising up from the flames. Then as he runs out of breath and then inhales, you see the creature rise up again, ready to attack. Are you doing anything else? Oh no, you kind of maxed out.
I've kind of run out. I've done that, and I've also have to, because I've used that. I've got to take one turn of was it one turn covering or something from doing that as well. So my next turn I can't do.
No.
I think so. Yes.
No. Basically, you can use it again after a short rest.
Ah, that's what I'm reading. Sorry. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So just sort of charge in with blades.
You haven't.
Held down
You haven't got
front.
enough movement.
Can't.
It's double movement at the moment because of the water. So basically, you use
Right.
30 feet of movement to get to that spot to then be able to use the breath attack.
Right.
That's
I
okay.
already drew my blades on the last run anyway, in the Naruto run, because I'm Naruto run and I released my blades as I was going.
Yes, you're going to use them.
I've got them out. It's like
yeah.
I can't do anything with them. I'm holding them, but there's nothing I can do with them.
Yeah, because he'll want you to stay at range because he's disadvantaged if you're getting close. But at the moment you've kept out of range. He's now moving on his turn. He moves forward and attacks with his trident. And he rolls the 3 of indifference. He tries to thrust his trident at you, but he's still reeling from the pain from the attack, and you just dodge out of the way as you move forward towards him. Carries on. Lily!
Step to the right.
Oh,
Step to the front.
okay. So, I was going to give Percy a goodberry, but I can't.
That would have been nice.
He can't eat them. He will
Shove it
die.
down my throat.
Help you choke even more.
You could get to him and lift his body out of the water if that's what you wanted to do this turn.
Am
Or
I strong enough for that?
yes.
Hang on, guys,
Oh.
I've just
You've
got
already
to
picked him up
camera for a
before,
sec,
I
sorry.
believe, but he's a halfling, and you do have like insane strength. You have plus. Oh no, you don't. You have -2 strength.
Yeah, I'm
Ah.
quite weak.
Sorry, thinking of a different character. I do apologise. You could probably get him out of the water if you make a good roll.
Right, we'll
At
give
least
it
enough
a go.
to hold his
'cause-
breath, to get his face out of the water.
Yeah, so at least it's not. So I couldn't like pick him up and then fly him back to the rock. I'd just be able to
Yeah.
pick him up.
Yeah, it's a bit of a
Okay.
funny rule because technically he's unconscious, so he's not going to hold his breath for the 1 minute.
That's what I was saying. You can't physically not.
I
don't understand how that's gonna work.
Yeah, when you're unconscious in the water, I think basically I'm going to do it double saving throws. I know that sounds death save throws. That's pretty harsh, but you're bleeding to death and you're choking. Your brain doesn't know to hold its breath. You need healing. Do you ever, what you
So
could
it's even
do?
helping with pulling you out of the water?
Well, Lily,
Yes, that is helping.
Lily,
Yeah. What if I accidentally kill him with my talons?
no, you can force the berries down his throat if that's what you want to do.
I don't want him to choke.
That does not sound like a safe thing to do.
I'm already dying. What's the worst that's going to happen?
It's infused magic. It's infused magic. It's not like the berries
It's magically
themselves are
made
doing
so I
anything.
don't choke.
Basically, the berries bursting release the magic.
Right, so I'll put it in your mouth and then I'll just do this with your jaw.
Okay, you fly down to his body that's floating in the water. You grab hold of it. You can try and make a strength check to bring him up as well to save him from one of the death saving
Okay.
throws. Though actually, your action of using the good berries will actually bring him back to life anyway. So actually, just
Do I
do
need
that.
Okay, I think I've done it right.
Yeah, you just cast it.
Did I do it?
Healing.
Yeah, but it's only done one of the berries. Up to 10 berries. What do you?
I did my healing touch thing on D&D Beyond just because it was so much easier with the arrow keys that are on it.
How many berries are you allowing her to cram in the mouth.
You can put all 10 in. Just basically just spend the whole turn just going, pushing these berries down. As they're bursting, you can see the sort of purplish glow around his mouth as the healing magic, because it's not alchemy, it's magic, basically just starts to pour down his body just like a healing spell.
There you go, you're welcome.
Good berries is basically a healing spell, but you can put them into something physical that you can then hold on to for a while out of combat.
Okay. Now, how do I put that in the thing
Contain
saying that I've been given that? Because on D&D Beyond, it's saying I now have to make fail and save for it.
You need
Well,
to
D&D
heal.
Beyond, you just do heal. Type heal, press the heal button, and just put the number of hit points in first.
Oh yeah. 1 if I change it.
10.
You
No, 10.
Okay.
Or 9 now if you've just said 1.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm back to 10 HP. Woo!
Okay, you shove him, and then nothing happens at first, and after a couple of seconds, he suddenly goes, and you lift him just enough out of the wall. Make a strength check to see how heroic you do it.
Is it just C then strength?
Yep. 11. Yeah, you basically get his head just above what you're kind of holding him like this under the chin, and you kind of
That's good
lift
enough.
his mouth up, and he starts breathing as the berries dissipate. He chokes a bit at first, and you see bits of berry skin and purplish fluid, just like, and then water, and he starts throwing up water. And then as the magic heals in him, he kind of like, Percy, you come back to life, and you can feel your face being tugged above the water by these strange taloned hands. And you look into the face of a large owl looking down at you with concern.
Where's your god now?
Hello, Percy.
Oh, thank you. Please help. Thanks.
Don't die again, please.
I'll try not.
Thank you.
Okay. Put him back in the water. Spare us all.
Shut up, child.
Percy, what first level spells have you chosen?
I haven't chosen.
You've got 2 first level spells.
Oh.
Hold on.
Okay.
Choose your spells quickly, and I will pretend that you remembered and saved them. I'm suspecting
Yes.
Cure Wounds might be one of them.
That it is. Alright, I'm taking Cure Wounds. What other one should I get? Thunderous Smite. Because why not? There we go.
You just
Magic.
talk to yourself. Great.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I am honestly loving this voice mod thing for like CS:GO and stuff. Overwatch. Just,
Hello there.
it's fun. Especially when there's like a kid playing and I just do this. I have some
You
sounds. So it's
should
like,
do that. You should actually get the premium. Instead of
no,
So many sounds going on right now.
I will get premium. Just I wanted to try it out fully before I bought it. See if it was worth the, however much it costs.
Music is really cool that it comes with.
Yeah.
Harry, there has been triumph
Who knows?
with Georgia,
Who's
Yeah.
Georgia?
my friend. She's being a bit stupid at the moment.
Oh, what is? Oh dear.
Told her not to be stupid, and now she's not being stupid.
Well, she had a girlfriend. She broke up with the girlfriend. She got into a new relationship within a few days. She broke up with the relationship. She sent news to both relationships. She tried to get back with another relationship. She's now confused in which relationship she likes. She now likes neither. Then she likes one, and then she doesn't know what to do.
That is a big yikes.
And then she thought to get over her girlfriend, she was going to keep hanging out with her just as friends, and nothing would happen because they're friends. But she would never, ever, ever have the chance to get over her. So that's the drama I've got right now.
That is a big yikes.
I had a massive go.
Hey, Brandon, have you seen the pro rolls?
Yeah, they did look pretty good rolls, to be fair. However, I don't have 160 to 240 pound where I could just go and buy some.
We got it and we were like, what the fuck? I didn't know what to do with it all, so we just started cramming it in random.
Oh well. Oh, it's payday tomorrow.
It is.
Yes, I can finally get Animal Crossing.
What Animal Crossing? You literally have no bills.
No, I do have some bills. Basically, I'm just tracking loads of it and saving and being like, do not spend it. This is the perfect time to be saving. Do not spend.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. 100% saving.
Why is this not?
Right, Percy, what spells do you have now, my son?
Cure Wounds and Thunderous Smite.
Ah, you remembered the smite. Good.
Yes,
your
I
charge
did.
attack. Excellent
Yes.
spell, that is.
To fuck some even more shit up.
Okay. That's awesome. Here we go. So that was Lily did the heal. Seb. Oh, sorry, Seb. Oh.
Seb has his guitar out.
I have my old guitar out. I've cleaned up and I'm trying to restring. Okay, so he's a bit closer.
Go on, Harry, get your guitar out.
Is this what we're doing now, is it?
No, this has no string. So
I have a Berlin guitar.
I'm just my actual guitar's over here.
My guitar's inside the room, it's trying to
My guitar's sliding in there.
Yeah.
Guitar crew.
Whoa.
Yeah, I got this out of the garage and I'm going to restring it.
Well, I didn't hear that.
I'm not a sheep.
Uh,
No.
Proud, bro.
Giving it a clean today. I'm going to try and get it working again.
Is that guitar enough?
The problem is I don't think I have any wire snips in order to clip the ends off.
How's your TikTok doing, Ellie? Did you not want Harry knowing about
No
that?
longer.
He
No
wasn't
longer.
happy. He wasn't happy when she knew you told me.
Did you
I
take the
literally-
TikTok down?
Yeah, I got bored one day and I was just like, yeah, whatever. This looks like a fun voice thing. And I done it and I forgot about it. And I didn't ever tell like anyone. And then
I was just like,
and then
oh.
I was like,
I was just scrolling through and I was just like, oh, Ellie made a TikTok.
pretty shocking.
It was on my For You page.
What with how many likes do you have? Like 3?
I don't know.
I'm ready.
Good. Let's change subject.
Well, I was enjoying talking about Ellie's TikTok.
I now have 870 followers on TikTok somehow.
Show off.
Is it? Yeah. See, I'm a complete and utter beginner, so.
I will never, ever, ever
TikTok
download
right now.
TikTok.
I don't know. This is my musical talent.
Brandon and his to-do. I will. Eric Kirby.
Jimmy Kirby.
Sorry, Jess
Double
was playing
hey!
with the guitar.
Oh, that poor cat.
That cat. Just like.
Take her. She's going mad. What's happening with her?
Hello, Sammy.
Sammy, Ellie's saying hello. Come here, say hello. Sammy
I'm
has
looking
come
forward to season 12 of RuPaul's Drag Race. I am.
She hopes you're looking forward to season 12 of RuPaul's Drag Race.
The finale.
The finale. Yeah.
Hashtag
Jada's
GG
gonna win.
for the win.
No, not Jada.
Oh, Crystal. Crystal or GT.
Crystal or Jada.
Tyrese.
I
Who's
really
gonna
want
win?
that black man to win.
Yes, Jada Essence Hall.
I have no idea.
I have no idea
GG.
either.
Ellie.
Crystal.
Ellie,
I
his light hair red.
Hey, it looks awesome.
My name is Sam.
Bye.
We're in a combat.
I would like to.
Oh, here we go. Back to the game. GG good for the win. Not.
Oh, yeah.
Not.
Wow.
Jada Essence Hall.
I will cast Dissonant Whispers again.
Distant whispers. Distant whispers. Go on, Gary.
Oh, that's
Gary. I'm waiting for you to get the guitar going. Distant whispers. Bit of Crazy Horses to Distant Whispers. Crazy Horses.
Okay, I'm going to make another
Okay.
wisdom save. Is that right?
yeah, another Wisdom save.
What was the DC?
13.
Wow.
Makes it on the nail.
Lucky hit.
I must look up with the wisdom
Oh,
save.
well, never mind. I rolled 2 1s
Yeah.
this time.
You jam it at you.
So one
That's
damage.
Church of England does.
So he takes
Jam it at.
7.5, so 3 damage.
Brandon, wake up.
What?
Quickly make it.
What am I doing?
Okay,
You're waking up.
you could have charged him, Seb. Oh no, you're 11 AC. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not exactly. Once we get to a town and I can buy some new armor, because now I can wear medium armor because I'm College of Valor. Sure,
Yeah, do it.
I'll start running at bitches, but 11 AC me ain't running at bitches.
Run it, bitch, now. Do it or
In
no
the
ball.
water with heavy armor. That would work well.
It's like
Seb
like-
cares not for his testicles.
Okay,
was gonna
Millhouse, what are you gonna do?
What am I doing? I don't really want to waste any more spells on this guy.
Have you not got cantrips?
I do, so I'm not going to waste any more spells. Do I not have cantrips? No, I'm a wizard without any cantrips.
A shitty wizard.
You'd be a ard. Just be an ard.
Yeah. Or just a whiz.
I am going to cast the amazing Firebolt. Wow.
Never underestimate the firebolt, especially when you max out on the roll.
2 damage and it doesn't hit.
Never underestimate a firebolt.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Here it comes! The firebolt just fuses out into the water. You guys are pathetic! I was only supposed to be a starting combat! Why am I still alive? Okay, Griff. I think. Griff. Now is the time. You must. No, Percy. No. Yes. Wait.
Yeah, I was on like 21.
It's me because I've now been healed,
Sorry,
and then it.
Griff, wait
Yes.
your turn. I will
Um,
have to sit this one out.
I am going to reunite with Gertie first.
You jump on Gertie. He's standing next to you, trying to lick your face.
And I'm going to pat her on the head like, good girl. and then
you did more than that. You stroke her gently and
I stroke
hold
her,
onto
caress
her
her.
like a embrace of your mother after years apart. Oh, Gertie.
Caressing her for her goatee goodness.
Oh, I don't.
That sounds so grim.
First time you hit with a melee weapon. I just looking at what Thunderous Smite does. So you hit with a melee weapon attack.
Thunder
2d6 thunder damage to the target. Additional if the target must succeed on a throw or be pushed 10 feet away and not prone. That could help.
If you're ready to charge back in.
Yeah, I'm gonna charge back in with and cast Thunderous Smite at the same time.
So you're not even gonna heal yourself. I love the shots power on this guy. Hey, you rock.
This is good.
Do you mean the chutzpah or the schutzpah? Chutzpah. Oy vey, the chutzpah.
Go, Percy.
Yeah. Right.
You
Do I
cast
need to roll?
Thunderous Smite as a bonus action.
I have. So I had the soundboard stuff on. Hold up, let me turn that off. Right. So cast. Thunderous. I'm hoping it says no. Okay.
Well, that 4-year out-of-date jelly still tasted fine.
It's jelly, it's indestructible.
Right, do I need to do a Thunderous Smite or just cast Thunderous Smite? Because
cast. Exclamation mark cast. Thunderous Strike if it picks it up.
it didn't even fucking pick it up. Okay.
Wait. Shield of Faith, Heroism, Cure Wounds.
I don't have this though.
It doesn't just label spells you have yet. It's just any spell.
Oh, right, okay.
I was gonna say, the fuck? Cast Thunderous Smite.
No, we go.
Not found.
Just cast Cure Wounds so that you've notched it up.
Okay.
Very annoying. I think we have to just... We use it when we can, and when we can't, just pretend.
Oh, Cure Wounds. What do I need to roll then?
Okay, so you now need to attack.
2d6. Yeah. So
You've got to hit. Then
attack
it will be
with
mighty.
alarm.
But you
Yeah, I
get
still-
advantage because you can charge again.
So I still attack with a lance.
Yeah, so you can charge in again, which gives you the advantage. Not even that far away
Oh.
now.
Right, 18 to hit, 4 damage.
You charge in.
Fuck's
You rolled a 1 on the damage.
I-
Did you not re-roll it?
Oh yeah, I rolled
No.
a nat 1 on damage actually.
Oh, that's
And you went for D20 rolls, wasn't it?
that's not.
Who knows? I've never played a Huffling before.
Hold on.
Because everyone, that is like the most broken fucking thing.
That's great. Features. Here we are. Fighting style, spellcasting. Lucky. When you roll a 1 on a d20 of an attack roll, an ability
Yeah.
check, or a saving throw.
Yeah, so it has to be d20.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 4, and then deals an extra 2d6 thunder damage. So I'll just roll 2d6. An extra 7 thunder damage, and then the creature has to make a strength saving throw, and if it succeeds, then yeah, it succeeds. If not, it gets pushed 10 feet away and not prone.
Okay, your lance smashes into it. It goes, and as it does, there's like a compression wave, or even the Command Call Unit 1 siege cannon noise. Not quite. Maybe that's a bit too much. It makes us. Fuck! It's made every save so far. So let's see if it can keep up its track record of just saving. What's the DC?
It doesn't say.
What's your spell save DC? It should be on your.
Oh,
sheet.
it's on here. Yeah, 12. He fails. Oh no! And he kind of like he rocks back. He was obviously on a bit of a slippy rock. His tentacles start slapping out in all directions. and he kind of, you see like the wave kind of like crash up as he goes back. As he gets pushed back, I would assume you get an attack of opportunity roll because he's just basically moved away from you in a prone fashion.
It doesn't say anything like that. It just literally.
No, because he's been moved away from you. You would get.
Yeah, you don't get to do it, Griff, because you're too far away.
Okay.
But on your go, you can charge in, and while he's prone, you can fuck him up. Harry, don't jump out the window.
Oh, there's massive groups of like teenagers hanging out outside all the time.
Get a megaphone and be like, "Fuck off, faggot." Right, how do I make this attack of opportunity?
BB pellet.
It's
I
like
do. I
some sugar-free coconut edition Red Bull.
The worst one.
This stream is sponsored
The
by
best
Red Bull.
Red Bull gives you wings. Red Bull give you dragon wings.
How do I make an attack of opportunity?
You just do an attack.
Just do a regular attack.
Just an attack. How many sections have you done now, Brandon?
Can I use my lance?
It's the only thing you're going to be able to use.
Yeah, I'm going to use my lance. So attack, lance, and I don't. It's not advantage this time though, is it?
No.
No.
Not
Okay.
until he fully goes prone.
To hit 19 and
Hits.
then another 4 damage. I rolled another nat 1 on it. That's the 5th nat 1 I've rolled this session.
Right.
Clever boy.
That's naturally just shit.
Yeah.
How do you do it?
Magic.
Yep. He's looking seriously fucked up now. You got multiple puncture wounds from your lance, and he's burnt, and he just looks really. And he's got arrows sticking out of him. He's looking mighty like. Oh, actually.
You're not at least unconscious, knocked down, and just wallowing in his
Can he be dead yet?
bluey, greeny.
Well, he has nimble escape, but he can't do it when he's prone. But if he wasn't prone, he could basically just naturally disengage and hide as a single bonus action. It's a special thing he can do as he fades.
Where's he going to hide? Oh,
But he's prone at the moment, so he needs to unprone himself, which he will do on his go. So, Griff, it is your turn. This kitty
Not
jump.
making any beans.
You
Not
walk
making
back.
any beans about this. Let's go.
Could you, Griff? Oh no, I won't because I
His
was.
swords are drawn, they must draw blood.
No metagaming
Okay.
allowed.
No,
I'll tell you
PM
my idea after you've done it.
Are you going to charge and attack and get your blades wet?
PM me. Yeah, I am. My blades are singing. They want to taste this creature's blood.
Charge! Fill my wrath. Okay, they go in.
5 miss with my scimitar.
You're
So
charging,
scimitar
so
is
it's
a
an
slash.
advantaged attack.
Oh.
Go
Have a roll
again.
then.
Just roll it again because you've already missed. So just roll the same thing again.
Okay. Let's see. 13 hits, slashing 8.
That does not hit. Okay,
Oh damn!
so your blade slashes down, but the water deflects it, and you don't find enough purchase with the blade to get in there with your slashing scimitar attack.
Okay, so I'll go in for my slashing. For
Bonus
my,
action attack
piercing.
with your short sword
I've got my
piercing. Yep.
piercing. Yeah. So it's,
I only expected this combat to last half an hour. Interesting.
to hit
Well,
22,
The
piercing
water
8.
slowed everything down. That hits in, and the sword plunges into him. Oh,
I'm gonna waste all my spells on one thing.
I know. This was just to soften you up before the big battle. Your sword. your short sword plunges into his chest and pierces his heart. He shudders. And he just stops moving. The tentacles stop thrashing around, and he dies. You take the
How big
kill.
is his trident?
That's it. His body starts to float away on the
I know.
water,
I know.
carried by the breeze. There it goes. Look. Bye. Bye.
Ta-da.
Bye.
How big is his
Oh.
trident, and how strong do I need to be able to pick it up and claim it as my own?
I don't want to try them.
I want the trident. I want Percy to have a
I
trident.
want my arrows
The,
back.
the trident.
I've got paper scissors you for the trident.
Okay, make 2d20 rolls to see if you get your arrows back, and you grab hold of the trident.
Yes.
I think you can use it.
I have 17 strength.
Yeah, it's a mastercraft trident basically, so it gives you a +1.
It'd be cool if I just picked it up and I chucked it at him and here you go. He falls back up.
17 and 15.
Okay, you managed to save one of them. One of them's broken.
That's fine by me. One's better than none.
So the only thing about a trident is you can actually throw it like a spear.
I'm not seeing a bad thing about this.
Yeah, because you use a lance, which is so your lance is actually longer than his trident. I do apologise.
I still want the trident.
Okay, it's basically it's a mastercraft trident +1. It does 1d6 piercing damage when used by you, and it also has a thrown range of 20-60, and it's versatile for 1d8 damage.
Okay.
So you can use it two-handed.
I'll still take that.
Okay.
Good.
+1.
+1 to my strength.
Non-magical though. Non-magical +1.
How do I add that as an item on Beyond?
You can go into equipment. So you go into the
equipment and then search. So Mastercraft.
trident. Yep. Oh shit! Spilled my drink.
What?
Okay.
I was just going to say, did you just knock over your Red Bull?
Only a little tiny bit. Squeaked
It'll
out.
give you dragon wings.
Jim Bob comes up to you. Thank you guys. I've become American now. I don't know why that's happened.
You recorded shit at the beginning of
I know.
it.
Oh, hey,
Wow.
oh shit! I've lost
The
my
shock. The shock
I've
of the
lost
battle.
the focus
It's the
on my
shock of the
actions. Yeah. Actually, he's from Krishna and he's always pretending that he's not. But thank you. I even saved my fishing rod. Nope, I sound like old Bob. That's it. I've lost it. What do you need to know? Hello.
We need to know how to get
Hello.
to the place. Come on, someone else do some bloody
Where
talking.
is it?
I can
Okay,
take you. Have you got any horses?
I'm a man of few words.
I
I'm a man of few words.
Horses. Yeah, if you're gonna catch up with them, you're gonna need horses. Here, I'll help you. I'll help you out. Have you got any money?
No.
10. I have 10.
As much as we
I had
want.
some money.
See,
I don't need a horse. Gertie is the finest animal in the land.
okay,
Well,
halfling. I
I'll
believe.
trade you as much merch as you want for a horse.
I don't have any, but my Aunt Sue, she old Sue Ann, she's got some horses we can hire or buy. He takes you back to the town.
Or take the horse.
No.
That sounds so ridiculous coming from that boy.
I deals.
Take the horses by forces, we will.
She takes you back to the town. It's much calmer here. It feels so ridiculous that you were so close to the town when that happened. But Z catches up with you. Did you find out information? as you're walking in, you can see old Jim Bob, who waves at old Bob. Old Bob, Jim Bob, nodded to each other. It's just carrying the last of the bags from the boat.
I've gone back to being Cornish again rather than American. I'm losing it.
Hello.
Yeah.
What do you
All right. So yeah, we found someone who's going to help us track down that caravan, and then we can be on our way to the other place. Its name I wrote down that I now forgot.
Well, we need to get to La Harpe so I can. But
Yeah.
the old Jim Bob says, it's Azar you need to go to. It's Azar, yeah. Jim Bob, sort you out. Just need to get a couple of horses. I'll get my old nag, and we get going. Yeah. He scuttles off. Oh, Bob, take him to Anne. Oh, he runs off. Did he mean Sue Ann? Anyway. Oh, Bob, he takes you over to Sue Ann. Hey, old Sue Ann, how's it going? You're looking mighty fine. Sue Ann comes out.
Are they related?
Sorry?
Are they related?
They're all related. Well, I declare, old Bob, it's so good to see you. These old eyes, they miss your beautiful face. Oh, Sue Ann, I'm so humbled by your generous words there. These fine people, they need some horses. Oh, I've got horses. You want to buy a ring?
We would like to buy them. I don't know.
I'll buy one.
I would
Why do I need
rent
a
if we
horse?
can.
Do you have any horses?
We need 3.
I think a horse is a bit too big for me.
No, maybe 2, because I can take Millhouse on the back of Gertie.
Or I can take you on the back of Gertie.
How about no, bitch?
You can fit on the back of her. Sue Ann, I've got a rear saddle. I can give you for 5 gold for that little goat. If you want. It's a little child's trainer saddle, and then that way your little gnome friend can sit on the back. You could all squeeze up close and hold on to each other. That'd be right hospitable.
Look, this is becoming Brokeback Donkey now, Goatee now. That's not good.
Brokeback Gertie.
So I can sell you a little mini back saddle for 5 gold. That'd be right lovely.
I'm just trying to work out how much.
I'll give you 4 gold for it, sure. It's a child's one, and my kids are grown up.
Oh, Gertie, if only I could quit you.
Okay, Millhouse, pay out 4 gold.
No!
Percy, you've now got a little rear saddle that Millhouse has bought for Gertie.
I immediately. Oh, can I have a receipt, please?
Crack myself up.
Oh, certainly.
Yeah, with VAT.
Let me try and break the tax down on that. So that's 4 gold. 1 of the gold is tax. So that's 3 gold plus 1 gold tax. She writes it down on a scrap of parchment, hands it to you.
Thank you, kind lady.
It's written in horse dung. It stinks. I don't have any ink, but I had a stick in some harsh shit.
That's fine. It's not going to me.
Correct.
I give it
Where's it
immediately
going?
to
I can hire you horses at 1 gold a day, but obviously if anything happens to them, you'll have to pay the full price for a horse.
And what?
How much is a whore?
Well, that's a good question.
How much is a whore?
The
How much for
actual
your whore, boy?
days of the night.
That's a respectable way of saying it.
Yes, I'm a respectable man.
That's a right good question.
How much for that boy with the muscly arms?
Oh dear. Naughty, naughty.
You can have one of my basic horses for 75 gold.
Is there a pony for cheaper?
I can sell you a pony for 30 gold.
Ah.
I would take
You
a
guys can
horse.
fit on a pony, right?
We need 3. That's the thing.
Everyone can get
Wait,
on.
I'm too dumb to do this. I have 5 intelligence. You lot should be doing this.
How about
I don't need a horse.
we buy one
Or
pony and then I enlarge it?
You have to give.
We enlarge Gertie.
Bah, bah. Bah. Giant goatee, who has a big goatee.
It would only last 2 minutes if I cast it twice, so it wouldn't last very long.
Certainly doesn't sound so exciting.
No.
So, would you want a horse for 75 gold or a pony for 30 gold? I mean, obviously, Lily doesn't need one. She's going to stay here until you come back. She's not going to get going. You don't want to risk her. She's basically hired a little place in the local inn, and she's going to stay there until you've done all your adventuring, and you can head off to Lahar.
So we need 2.
You need 2 horses, because Lily can just cruise fly.
These 2 sit on the
Good
same
speed.
horse.
Well, only 2. One for Griff, one for Seb.
No, can they sit on the same horse? Horses can take 2 people.
Rip those horses.
I mean, you could 75 gold, 1 horse. You 2 okay snuggling up? Can any of you ride?
I can.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you.
Ridden a horse.
Well, maybe you just basically get 1 horse between the 2 of you then, and then
Just naturally get mounted training.
yeah, you just need to make a basic charisma check to handle it, or animal handling is always a good one. So Seb's animal handling is Seb
Plus.
has +4 in animal handling,
Oh, I do have +4.
and Griff has
Yells in its
0.
face and
So actually, Seb is better at horse riding than Griff.
Balls.
Balls.
That is not good.
It's just my raw animal magnetism, mate. Don't worry about it.
You've had sex with it,
Ladies,
haven't you?
horses, dogs, even the occasional sheep.
You notice that Seb walks up to the horse, and the horse just basically nuzzles into his green flesh.
A very worrying man.
So you want 75 gold for 1 horse? You gonna share?
Who has that kind of dollar?
I do. I have to. I pay. We can use. Oh Bob, can we have horse on boat? Oh, Bob's kind of halfway down back towards the boat. He turns. He's like, just gives a thumbs up from the distance.
Yeah, thanks, Bob. I like you.
Okay,
Thanks,
1 horse,
Bob.
75 gold. We'll do that. Can I have a receipt, please? Thank you. Okay, gets a receipt. You get the horse. Jim Bob comes back with a really old pony. Just looks absolutely on death's door. Kind of arched back, kind of sad, kill me face.
No. Is it new instead?
Just kind of like. Anyway, you get on. Are you going to ride?
That's right.
Ride or die.
Hey, I ride this horse here.
Okay.
this is my goat now.
Jim Bob
Oh,
takes the
hell
lead.
no, bitch.
Millhouse gets on the back.
You're on the back for a reason.
Percy, you feel these warm, small, childlike hands of the gnome around you as the legs kind of squeeze into you a little bit.
Nutsack on your booty.
Yeah, you can feel a bit of his warm nutsack.
You like it?
That's so
Flip backwards.
Percy, you're fine with this. You know, you're used to roughing it with all of the boys. Back at training camp, you love the bit of it. You know, you like having friends. Friends make you happy. Lily, you take to the sky, and you all head off. Right, make an animal handling check, please, Seb. You start slowly singing to it as you go. Ride the steed, steed of glory. Okay. It doesn't seem to like the singing. It's kind of you start moving off. It's okay, you're moving in the direction you're required to move, but at the moment you don't feel like there's a good bond between you and the horse. You might need to spend some time building that relationship up, because at the moment he's getting a bit annoyed at you singing. Right. Yeah. Unless you inspire him, then maybe the horse will feel really
Bardically
inspire
inspired.
the horse. Yeah. It becomes this great heroic war horse. Riding horse no more, I am a warrior horse. Charging the battle, gets skewered by a lance, dies. Glorious death.
Awkward.
Wow.
I'll trap my child and middle ride.
Okay. You ride on for hours. You're starting to get quite hungry, but the rider at the front, Jim Bob, he keeps turning around. Don't slow if you want to catch up. They got a bit of an advantage on us, but those carriages, they're pretty slow. If we keep going at this speed, we'll catch them up.
I'll start slapping Gertie's bottom.
Yeah. 3 hours go by, 4 hours go by.
You touch that bottom again. This trident's going up your bum.
Percy and Seb,
Sort of stamina.
make animal handling rolls again. They're starting to get a bit antsy. Even Gertie's getting a little bit like that.
Oh. Well, surprisingly, my animal handling is -1, so let's go.
Another solid 10. Oh no, another 13.
Gertie is not enjoying this.
No,
I got a
Gertie's not
9.
enjoying it. Okay, she's doing as she's told because she's basically your bitch, but Gertie is not happy. You're not making her happy with this.
You got this, Gertie. You'll get extra food. Ooh,
Gertie starts getting a bit sass.
Maybe I should take control. Maybe she'll enjoy a nook.
Definitely fucking not.
You hear a noise, and it's absolute stench. Gertie's been building that one up, and it just wafts around you, Millhouse, over the rear region.
You can't put up with your bullshit anymore.
No. You.
So, yeah. Percy and Millhouse are getting along great. Those two little kids, eh? Oh, they're so precious. Lily, you're flying along. You're just assuming that the guys are all getting on great. How was your Seb? Sorry?
13.
Oh, you're fine. The horse is starting to get a bit used to you now. You guys are starting to look a bit more professional. Griff, you're just kind of holding on with firm warrior hands. to this
I didn't even
half-orc in
roll
front
an
of you.
animal handling thing because I wasn't going to get anything.
Yeah, you're just kind of like swinging your hips into it, and you get used to it.
Movie, baby.
6 hours have gone past. You're
Oh my god.
starting to get a little bit weary. Lily, make a perception roll.
The most enduring goat in the world.
A fucking good goat.
Is that a good fucking goat or a fucking good goat?
Fucking good goat.
All right, okay. I wasn't sure which one you did with
Is that
Gertie.
check perception?
Yes, it is. As you're soaring, your owl wings
Oh,
carrying you
yeah.
on the breezes.
8.
It's quite easy actually, because this breeze along the shore as you're travelling on this cliff edge. Basically, you've got this like cliff path that you're on, and it's just winding around. So the sea is always below you, far below you, and there's quite an upthrust of air as it hits these cliffs and rises up. So it's very little effort for you, Lily. You're just kind of like almost gliding gracefully. I need to move this window a bit. I can't see the rolls. There we go.
So
yeah,
do I have any like stamina or anything? Am I not getting tired at all?
No. You're
Oh.
cruising. For you, this is just basically traveling at a normal speed. Because flight is more natural for you than walking. So you basically unfurl your wings, and the air pressure does most of the job. Well, certainly the way your wings are designed takes most of the load. It's just like a human walking all day. And when the idea of when a human just kind of pauses for a second, that's just you just letting your wings carry you. I mean, you can fly all day, to be honest with you. I mean, if it gets to like past 8 hours, I might make a check that you need to sort of might want to, go and poo somewhere. Just drop a little bomb on one of them.
Whoever argues more.
I'm not sure how that works with an arrowcopter if it's got leather armor on. Have you got a little flap? Because birds normally they poop when they're in the air. Do you have like a little escape flap? Like you raise your dorsal fins.
Honestly, I haven't really thought about that, to be honest.
Sorry,
like whirly side underneath Uranus. Every time it hits, it just kind of swirls down and shoots out in a random direction.
Yeah. As a lady, you try not to think about that. Every time you need to go for a little what's it, you just basically fly off out over to the water, but they can't see you. Then you drop a little bomb, and then you kind of fly back, scouting ahead. You swoop down, and you turn a corner as you approach the 7th hour of travelling, and you see, and you should have seen it before, but your roll was terrible, so you didn't get any advantage on this. You suddenly see a corner, and you see there's a rider ahead in front of you, kind of just like really sort of slow riding, and you can see a line of coaches with carriages. They seem to be travelling at quite a slow speed. Yeah, you can make out 2 of them. Oh,
kill these motherfuckers!
Oh.
It's just, yeah, that does just not hold on me, Tom.
Yeah, you see that basically there's a horse rider behind, and then there's these quite large wagons pulled by 4 horses with each one. On each one, you can see 2 of these huge crates that are supposed to be full of rice. And sitting on the top of a crate on each one are these warriors with their sort of sitting on their bums with their swords drawn. They've got a bit of a crazy look and their hair's a bit straggly, and they're just like looking around like this, and they see you as you come around the corner. One of them goes, "Hey, behind us! Behind us!" The horseman at the front turns his horse around to face you.
I have a brilliant idea that's going to end either really nicely or really horribly.
I would
throw a trident at the guy on the horse.
You guys are
I don't even know we're
hallucinating. I'm
hostile.
just a bird.
Well,
We could just be going about our business.
Yeah, so I'll put you somewhere over here so you're free from the huddle. You see, Jim Bob just sort of slows and then lets you guys pass casually. He leans over, fiddling with something on his old nag. Does anyone say this horseman starts moving forward as the carriage moves away? Hello, travellers! Can I help you?
Greetings!
Do you
We
need
are
us to
here,
pass?
a distant land, searching for some rice.
Rice! Oh, that's interesting. I remember you. The horseman looks at you. And the owl, make an intelligence roll.
Who, me?
Yeah, you. Yeah, you remember this guy. He was in the caravan that you travelled from Angmei with.
Oh. Hello! I remember you too.
What are the chances of that? He's kind of like looking confused. You were on the carriage down at we were on the approach to the
Oh, what a world!
and your Alf. Wait,
Do you want to stop for a cup of tea?
No, we got to get going. Sorry, we have a long journey ahead of us. But do you need us to slow down and pull over so you can pass?
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind.
Okay. I'll call up ahead.
Thank you.
He turns the horse. Hey guys, pull over so we can let these good people go past. You can see one of them turn back. What? Well, why are we doing that? These are good folk. Just let them pass. We've met them before. What are the chances of that?
Hello!
The dumb fuck.
The rider further down the line sort of turns his horse. And then kind of they've all they've all. These guys are moving forward now. As you
Can't
see them.
moving
Hold on.
without- You didn't say the magic word. Oh, we're eternally grateful. You saved us.
You can see that the one of the carriages has now disappeared out of view. Bloody box left. It's not very good at deleting these while it's on stream. But the other two horses have kind of like stopped, kind of almost barring your way even. What's going on? What's going on? Explain.
Move up, please. We need to get past.
I remember you.
I have quite a memorable features.
You were.
Can I fly ahead?
We're
You
on
fly
front.
ahead. You can see if you fly ahead, you can see that it turns the corner, and you can see the other. There's another horseman up ahead in the carriage. You can see that the other carriage is now kind of coming to a corner by a rocky cliff edge. So he's further on from there, and then further on still, you can see a house. Yeah. It's a bit strange that you've seen us here.
Is it?
Why?
What are the
Why would it
coins?
be strange?
Why would it be strange to be going for a ride on a lovely day such as this in a forest as lovely as this, I ask you?
Make persuasion rolls.
For everyone.
Anyone that's talking
Yeah.
to me right now.
Oh, I wouldn't be.
Percy's
I'd
just
be
like
flying.
smiling, looking at Gertie, shuffling a little bit, trying to get comfortable.
20!
Oh,
10.
No.
Seb, what do
Yeah,
you say?
stick.
I say exactly that. I don't think it would be that curious for a lovely fellow such as yourself, with your lovely fellows, to be riding on a lovely day such as today, as I am riding with my lovely fellows on a lovely day such as today in these lovely woods.
I just point to him and say, "What did he say?"
Lovely.
One of the guys, the one that you first spoke to, he's like, yeah, it completely makes sense, boss. We just move out of the way. The other one's like, right.
Oh,
Right,
damn.
okay, yeah, we'll move out of the way then.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Bye now.
The horses turn and they start moving back off again. Oh shit, on a brick. What did I just do?
You
Yeah,
just
they
took the man.
They start moving off down here. So eventually they pull over. You can see one of them's pulled over quite early on. I'm not going to change all the map to show all of them pulling over. It'll take me a while. And the other one seems to have gone on quite a bit of a way further and then pulled out of the way as well. They wait for you to go past.
Can we, while we go past, can we look at the cargo and like square them up and see what we're up against with these guys?
Yeah. So, if you are you going to go past? Just instantly for now. You get past the first one, and you can see there are two large chests. They've got rice written on them in imperial letters. There's a crazy dude with his sword drawn on his lap, just sort of slapping it. He's got a little crazy hair, and you can see singe marks and little burns on his face. Make perception rolls actually as you go past him.
Oh, I can't wait for this too.
Shall I make one too? Even
Yeah.
though, I mean, I've already.
3.
You were close with two, man.
You got 4. Percy, you notice that there is a carriage.
23.
Oh, Harry! Let's go.
Okay, you notice, Lily. I don't think anyone else notices.
14.
No. Okay. Lily, you notice, though you haven't had a chance to tell anybody else because you're swooping around, but your sharp bird eyes notice that this dude sitting on the top, and it might be because you've got the elevation to look down on him, whereas they're looking up at him, but he's got like a little bandolier with small vials in it, which is quite strange. You go past it tensely. You also notice, Lily, that there's also got a rider. The rider has kind of got a bow that's now resting on the seat next to him. So he's kind of sitting there with the leads, the stirrups, whatever, for the caravan of horses in front. And he's moved over the way, but he notices one of his hands, as you look down from above, is just kind of like resting on a bow.
If there is a bow, that means there's arrows, meaning we have to fight these people because I want more arrows.
Well, with that
That's all I
logic,
want to get out of this.
you were supposed to have bought some arrows from the town, but you forgot to ask.
I know. Well, I got one back from the dead thing.
There we go.
It's okay. We'll defeat these guys and I'll get arrows.
Okay, and you pass them.
Who says we're fighting them?
You
We're now stuck in the middle of them.
I'll just jump into the fight.
Can I go down and join the group and like tell them what I saw?
We're fighting.
Yeah, you get a clear patch before you get to the second carriage. You swoop down so that you're in earshot of them. What do you say?
Guys, don't react in any way, but he was holding onto a bow, which is arrows, but that's not the matter. He had something around him that had tiny little vials of things in.
Maybe he liked having alcohol.
No, they were smaller, and they had other stuff in.
You could put alcohol in smaller bowls.
Alcoholic.
Pretty smart, Percy.
Yeah.
Gertie's like,
I know you guys look down on me, even though I can fly, so that doesn't really make any sense. But if it's alcohol, I kill you. We must get the vials.
Okay, you get up to the second carriage, and you can see that there's another one of these crazy guys. He's got kind of like loose leather armor on, with his sword just sitting on his lap. And again, now that you're looking for it, you can all see this little slither bandolier with his little vials in. This driver has also got another weapon just sitting on his seat. They've pulled over as well. They nod as you go past. All right. Afternoon.
Some of your alcohol? It's been a long ride.
Are you saying that to the guy on the bandolier?
Maybe.
This is all mine. This is all mine. They're all mine. Go away.
I
Go
think
away.
he might
The
be cray-cray.
The driver, he turns around and he goes, shut the fuck up. He wants my R-Cane. Just shut the fuck up. You ride on a little bit.
Who out of us heard
Make
that?
perception rolls to see what you think you heard.
I swear to God, if this is the one I get an nat 20 on, I'm gonna be...
Oh, nat 20.
Yeah, he said, don't let them get their hands on my R-Cane.
17!
We're clearly, Gertie is very close to this fucking conversation.
Percy.
Yeah, no one else hears it, but Bertie is like, even Gert is like, okay.
Okay, what?
What? Yeah, you hear it as well, Percy. I've never heard of it. R-Cane.
What? And I'll
go to Millhouse.
What's R-Cane? Out loud.
How loud are you saying that?
Not too loud.
I
Well,
mean,
how
Percy
least-
is stupid
On a
as
scale
fuck.
of 1 to 10, about
I will
a
let you,
6.
I will
rolls of
make an intelligence roll to see whether you can even choose whether you're going to be quiet in saying it or not. If you pass the
Really?
intelligence check, you can make the decision, and it's saved. Okay, you yell it out. You're just gonna fucking yell it. That's it. You're yelling.
How did you do that?
I have -2 intelligence.
Oh my god.
So the first two of you have just passed ahead. So there's you two. There's you two ahead on your horse.
It's all going to kick off now.
What do you yell out, Percy?
What's arcane?
It's like R. Kelly, but not so
The rider goes, shit! Jesus, John, you fucking idiot! He goes for his bow. They made us, boys! Initiative rolls.
Finally, I swear!
I heard nothing.
It wasn't us.
9. Okay, I'm gonna hold on. Let me end the last combat. Sorry.
Propane, not arcane.
I said cocaine.
Minus fucking 2.
For those of us a bit older into our theatres, we talked about Hurricane.
15.
17.
19.
19.
90.
We got 19 as well.
Simon, it's I space join, not
Oh,
C.
nice space join.
Just press 1.
Yeah, just press 1. Come on, Simon.
It's alright.
17.
Oh, we're all going fucking. Look at us.
Damn.
I don't know.
Wait,
Hence
who's
the
missing? Who's missing?
No one.
Griff.
We're all good.
Oh no, he's in there now. So if I redo the list.
17.
Man, you.
Dudes haven't got anything.
It didn't put him in the
No,
list.
he.
Well,
Oh, it's because you checked for initiative instead of actually rolling
Alright.
initiative.
hang on.
No, you
Dude,
need to. You need
Oh,
to. I'll add. What is your
Now,
initiative?
I just put
I-
exclamation mark.
Oh.
Yep.
Exclamation mark.
Exclamation mark. I space join.
He's
Done
old. Technology.
Shut up!
Three.
I'm not having that.
He's,
I'm not
he's
having
younger
that.
than me.
I'm not having 3 either. I did 17 before.
I have 3 now. You're older.
I did 17.
You're having 3.
You got 3, mate. Sorry. That's
Right.
the cost
Oh,
of
you're going
typing it
last.
wrong the first time. Oh, the sadness.
You would have had 17.
Griff, you go to react really quickly, and then you stop, and a philosophical thought enters your head, and you're like, "Oh, I must ponder this for a couple of seconds." Okay, now I go. And you think, "Damn it!"
What does Confucius say?
That's how philosophy gets in the way sometimes.
Confucius
Okay,
say-
Percy, what do you do? So you see this guy go, "They made us, boys!"
Percy, what do you do to screw this up? Or even more?
How close?
Whose are they to me?
No, no.
You're literally on Gertie with Millhouse behind you, and you're about 4 foot from the edge of a cliff, and you're riding alongside this carriage.
Oh my god. Imagine if I enlarged the wheel on the carriage.
Enlarge the back left.
Flips them.
Carriage off the cliff.
Oh.
I mean,
Or if
you,
you did
you
the
can
other side,
see
it would
from the
fire
map.
them into the wall.
You can see
What?
how close you
No.
are to the edge.
Would it be too smart for Percy to poke one of the horses with the trident to make them run off the cliff?
Poke or stab them to death.
And this
No, I just like stab him slightly.
Okay, I'm gonna have to guess the
Stab them
range.
slightly.
I've forgotten to put a grid on this map. I could go and do it. It'll take me a couple of minutes, but yeah. I don't think there's a way of being able to
It's
do it.
fine. We're all within
How do
5
you
foot of
stab
everything.
Percy, how do you stab something slightly?
You just give it a little poke. So rather than like, hang on, you just boop.
You boop it.
I'm gonna boop it
Nose.
with a trident
Got your nose.
on the bum.
Boop. Got your nose. God.
Watch out!
I don't
Yeah,
know what I'm doing. with that. I'll make calls on it. I know roughly what the square sizes are. Right, so Percy, what are you going to do? Talk to me.
Can I use my trident and just boop a horse's butt to make it go like nay and run?
Put horses' butts. Oh my
Yes.
God, someone get a transport.
Okay.
Oh, you let
Try
them
and
get
do
What do
away.
I need to roll?
You're going to attack the horse, basically.
Yeah,
Make
to
an
try
attack
and
roll.
just slightly. I don't want to put it too far. I don't want to damage him too much. I just want it enough to make it run.
Alright.
I didn't see that coming. Riding horse has an AC of 10. Oh no, that's I'm
Okay.
showing you a picture of a skeleton.
I'm going to. I'll use my trident as well because it's just easier. What do I need to roll?
Attack! Exclamation mark A space trident. I think,
Oh, yeah,
are you
hang on.
throwing it?
No, I'm just
A good prod.
a good prod. Yes, because I'm right next. Right, let me update. Because I. Oh, okay. Trident.
Two-handed trident or trident plus one.
It's trident plus 1 is what it says on D&D Beyond.
Okay. It hits, and you almost kill the horse.
I told you.
The trident. Well, that's it now. We're full on combat. There's no getting out of this one. You've just almost killed it.
No, we're not. It's
That's
still
one
gonna
of
be a
Sue Ann's
misunderstanding.
horses, you bastard. Your trident plunges into the hind of this horse. It blood sprays out, and it starts bucking all over the place. The driver has to make a. He fails fucking miserably, and the horses they all get freaked out. And it starts leaping forward.
If it knocks all
the swordsman
off the cliff.
on the back basically
We are all next to the cliff.
the swordsman on the back makes a reaction on their turn. That horse is going to go and do something, and the guy on the you see the mad guy on the back. He basically is starting to pop a cap on a little bottle. It's a bonus action, so he's basically just doing it as a. Well, actually, he's doing it as a reaction to the shit that's going down. I'll tell you what happens with that in a second. Yeah, that's going fucking crazy. The horse is going to start lurching forward.
Good.
You might just kill 4 horses and a rider, but hey, you know.
A sacrifice had to be made.
Okay. Yeah, it's like meh, 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 meh. She's not happy with what you've just done. She's not
I would
happy
never
with
do that to you. This is for the greater good.
Back off! The goat's not happy with you hurting another innocent mount.
Sorry.
Evil bastard. Okay, so that was on Percy's go, and Seb, you think you got past them? You think, oh, okay, well we'll get past them and then we'll work roadblock or something. Everything's going to be fine. Percy then starts going, "What's R-Cane?" And then the guy goes crazy. He starts trying to ride the horse, and then you see Percy get out his trident and then near kill one of the horses. And you're
Oh,
like,
jeez.
oh,
Well,
fucking child.
I say we ditch Percy.
What?
Off the cliff.
We'll say he wasn't with us, and I'll claim the goat.
Say he was our prisoner.
the
So
guy.
That's why he's so badly behaved.
the words.
The prisoner
There's no way.
There's no
get out
words
of
left.
shit now.
This is
no
our
words
prisoner
left.
with handcuffs and a trident and a goat.
Percy started yelling about R-Cane, which you don't even know what the fuck that is, but it's a real trigger word for them. And secondly, Percy just almost killed one of his horses. I mean, shit's going down. I mean, it's gone. The poo has
I'm
fallen.
not taking
Where's the
say that-
Men in Black memory wipe thing when you need it?
Yeah, no. Neuralizer.
So, the
Neuralizer.
crazy boy who started chugging stuff.
Neuralizer.
Sorry, Seb?
The person who started chugging stuff.
Yes.
I would like to cast Sleep, targeting him first.
Okay. That's actually
Uh,
quite powerful.
Except when you roll like trash on your 5d8s. I don't think that's enough to put anyone to sleep.
How many hit dice?
15.
15
I
hit
really-
points.
I don't like using these digital dice. They feel fucking awful.
I know. I'm sorry. But if I could get you back in a room, I would. Very nice. But it's the best we can do. You get a lot of 20s as well. We just need to do a stat to see how many rolls. So what we got? We got 3, 3, 4, 3, 2. We've got a 16 and an 8. So a 6. There's been some bloody good rolls. Oh, then there was a 3, and then no, it's balanced. It doesn't look super unbalanced to me. It just feels like maybe there's some AI in the back of it just shitting on your parade. Oh, Russian hackers! They don't want you doing
Clearly.
this.
They don't want you having fun.
That's da. We screw over the bard. Yeah, da.
What?
I don't know. Give up. So is that 15 hit points worth, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't really.
So
I
unless
don't
you've
like
got
the
less
way
than
sleep
15
works.
HP,
Sleep
He ain't
used to
going
work
to
so
sleep.
different. Used to be able to just number of characters. They've really nerfed sleep in 5th edition compared to what
Well,
it used to be like.
if I hadn't rolled like trash on everything, you can get up to like 40 hit points asleep in a single go.
Yeah, I guess.
But 15 hit points isn't enough to put anyone to sleep, unless he's got 15 HP, which would be...
He doesn't, but it's close. Oh, that's a real shame. That was a good idea.
Well,
You can't sleep. You spit on sleep. You're fed up with this spell now. You're like, and he's like, I can't. You see him yawning, but then you see something kick in, and then his eyes start flaring out, and his hair starts raising up on end. Maybe he was immune to it. Maybe that's what happened.
okay,
Did you do anything with the horse?
we need to get out of the way of whatever the fuck Percy's just done.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, you're at the moment potentially in the way of it.
Yeah, I'd like to run forward.
Okay, you kick your feet into the horse, and the horse rears forward. But you notice that not that far in front of you is another horseman who's slowly starting to turn. You could probably get past him on a full kind of gallop, but you'll need to make a animal handling roll.
We're doing it.
To avoid, just don't roll a 1. Don't roll a 1.
How about rolling a 1?
What? No shit! Alright, okay.
Fallen off the map.
Right. That's exactly what's happening. The horse rears up as you kick it into your feet into it, and the spurs from your costume catch into the horse. He goes, meh, probably slightly spooked by the one that Percy. This is not how this was supposed to have gone. But this is the fucking horse goes.
I recommend that the divination wizard step in at this point.
Oh, this is beautiful.
No, he didn't say anything. Your horse starts bounding towards the edge. Right, Seb and Griff, you need to make deck saves. Or, acrobatic saves, like now. Now.
The acrobatic, the S acrobatic. Exclamation S?
It's
Yeah.
check acrobatics.
Oh, check. C.
Okay, Seb, you dive, tuck and roll, and you spin and land on your feet.
19.
I'm gonna replace one of their rolls with a 6.
It's almost like I said you should have done that to the natural 1, but we'll
That was
go.
gonna be perfect.
Right, I'm assuming you're joking. And then, so, Seb, I'll tell you what, I'm going to make a roll here, Seb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Ah, shit. Okay. Okay, you land right in the middle of the road, so you're still partially going to be in the way of this carriage as it goes past. So you're going to have to make another save. Griff, what did you get? Oh,
19.
amazing. Griff, you also just basically roll sideways off the horse, tuck and roll. As this horse, it's got saliva kind of dripping out of its mouth as it goes crazy. And that beautiful horse that you just paid 75 gold for runs off the cliff. You can see it try to turn at the last second, not realizing, but it loses its foothold, and the horse goes.
You guys just killed a horse.
Oh my god.
No.
What is the goat going
That's
to
so
do to you?
triggering.
Oh, it's not my fault.
The
It's
horse. Well, it takes 10d6 damage.
Oh, it's so dead.
It's dead.
It's
Uh,
gone.
Even if the rolls are 1s.
No, well, actually, technically, if I roll all 1s, it will
Well, you said-
live. But I didn't roll all 1s. It hits a rock on the bottom, and its body just explodes.
Alright. So
Too
much
much.
detail.
Way too much. Too much.
It died peacefully and went to a happy place.
well,
Good
why
yeah.
didn't the owl just fly down and try to grab it as it was doing?
Why did the child stab the other horse? Why didn't the divination wizard deal with the Nat 1? All of these questions and no answers. That and more on D&D tonight.
I've got to roll a 6 for Griff. Hold on.
D&D
Oh,
off-
fucking hell. Okay, Griff, you roll out, and you're like, yeah, that's not too bad. And you get yourself up, Griff. You're like, whoa, what a save. And you turn, and you are directly in the path of this rampaging carriage that's now coming towards you. You go, or Ollie, fuck.
I'll inspire Griff as my final action for turn.
Griff, have this song. Don't die. Don't die. He sings the "Don't Die" song. This horseman basically also kind of like his horse spooks a little bit. He moves forward. He hasn't done his turn yet, but okay. Well, that was a disaster.
Whose idea was that from the beginning again?
Percy.
Percy.
Percy decided to yell out "R-Cane" and then stab the horse.
I do have
Let's see. In the last campaign, you got me blown up as soon as I joined in by doing a fireball, and you buried me. And had to tunnel us out.
This is
and
why-
now you're getting me run over.
This is why we gave him a 5 intelligence character. It just melds with the player beautifully. It's like a symbiotic relationship.
What does that say about me?
Yeah. Yeah. And then, of course, narcissist Millhouse obviously was just too distracted to think about saving the horse by replacing the one with the 5. To be honest with you, the 5 would have still been pretty shit, and you still would have had to make deck saves, but the horse would have had a chance for a save. So
See, it's not all my fault.
if he'd have used the 5, basically I could have had another roll.
I'm saving the 5 for something that's actually worth
it
using.
basically-
Or you could have used the average 10 with my +4 for 14, which probably would have.
The 10's
My
gone.
average 10's already gone.
What did you put the 10 on?
He's attacked.
Ages ago.
Yeah, on the last battle.
Well, you used a 10 on an attack on a fucking Grindalow.
Yeah, but
And
it worked. If you'd have used, you rolled a 9, it missed by 1.
Why you have to be mid?
What? I don't understand. Yeah, he made the 10 last time, and it basically made him a hit rather than miss. So he only has the 5 left. The 5 would have meant you'd have done dex saves still anyway, but it meant the horse could have had a dex save, because 5 is still pretty fucking tragic. Just slightly better. Anyway. Millhouse nods. He had a vision of this horse going over the cliff. It is as it should have been. Time and space are on course.
Yeah, you tell yourself that, Millhouse.
It's not completely Millhouse's fault.
Everyone's
Everyone's forgotten about Percy, and they were like, "Yeah, Millhouse, you should have foreseen this."
Yeah, Millhouse.
Actually, Millhouse, if you saw how this was going to be and you had a vision of all this, you could have given us some skinny and given us the heads up, you know?
Okay.
Well,
Right.
still, you know,
Everything is my fault. How did you realise?
Yeah, as a diviner, from now on, anything bad that happens is your fault because you didn't foresee it or tell him.
You know what? Just for that, your next good roll is now a 5.
Oh,
No, you're not
this
the
is where-
arbiter of the future. This is going narcissistic crazy.
This is going to be. Oh
Yeah,
dear lord.
this is going to the two. Everyone basically says, "Should we just get rid of the 2 midgets on the goat?"
We're all trying to get a little bit shortest, a little bit,
Yeah,
a little bit
sure.
heightest.
Fucking
I don't know about shortest, but they're getting very short with us.
Enlarge yourself.
maybe the 2 midgets are trying to get rid of the big people. Have you thought of that?
Conspiring against us.
Oh god. Anyway, where are we? We
God
are
knows.
Seb
We're
Millhouse.
dying.
So, Millhouse, there's a few things happening. You've got the 2 people, the 2 big uns are now in front of a rampaging carriage of 4 horses. You've got a psychopath that just seems to have drunk something and gone cray-cray. The rider's just trying to control the horses. He's not going to attack. He's going to try and just survive. You can see behind you, quite a way back, but the other carriage is starting to try and pick up speed, and the other horsemen are trying to start catching up. So you reckon within a turn or around, whatever, you're going to have them up your ass. Things are looking a bit precarious. Where are you going to go? What are you going to do?
Yeah, I don't really have anything that can help. Not really.
Fireball.
I can firebolt. I can enlarge something for a bit of banter. I can set fire to some horses for some reason.
Yeah, bonfire.
I mean, I don't want to hurt the guys at the back because I like that guy. You know, he seemed like a really friendly dude. My boy from the caravan.
Okay.
So I'm kind of stuck on a goat that I can't get off.
No,
Can get off.
you might not want to try and jump off this right now on the cliff edge.
Yes,
Yeah,
you do.
no,
A
trust
bad
me, I
roll
know.
could you see you meeting the horse in the most unpleasant fashion. I'll heal you! Wee!
I honestly, I don't even know if we're in full-blown combat with these guys right now.
Yes, you
All
are.
I've seen is suicidal from our team. All we've done is basically kill us.
It was a 1.
No subtlety.
I don't really know how much pissed off these guys are at us.
they're probably just like, oh, they're idiots. Doesn't really matter anyway.
Whose turn is
They've
it?
just
now?
thrown their own
Really?
horse over a cliff.
It's Lily's turn.
I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do.
Look from above.
I'm going to aim a.
Horses are scared of fire.
How much
Now you
damage
tell me.
would you say the bit of wood between the carriage and the horses has?
Sorry?
The bit of wood, Ellie, you should know what this is called. The bit of wood that's like between the carriage and the horses.
Oh yeah.
The
Thing.
thing that holds the horses to the carriage.
Yes, that piece of wood. I'm aware of what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Its
How much
technical
health
name
does it
escapes me.
Yeah. How much health has that got?
You don't know.
Does it look like it could be destroyed easily?
by a big enough axe, but maybe in a few strokes. I mean, it's a thick. That piece of wood is designed to hold the weight of the carriage and pull it along from the horses. It's going to be quite strong.
Not the axle, is it?
And no, the shaft, the centre
It's the
shaft.
pole, the centre
The
Yeah.
pole.
yoke.
Yeah, it's basically going to be tough because it holds the
Then
entire
I'm
carriage to the
I'm
horses.
old, I have literally without just shooting someone.
I know something you could do.
What, charm person on the driver maybe?
No.
Fire.
No, well,
think
you've not thought of it, so
Enlarge, reduce like a box. My first idea was to enlarge the box of rice to make it so heavy that it breaks the carriage, but we're right next to the carriage, and I don't want to do that.
well, your conundrum is that you're either got to try and direct this carriage away from the people in front, or
Yeah, I get
try
you
and
said
save the
that's
people in
fire.
front.
You.
Otherwise, if
Remember-
that carriage,
Alright,
hits-
I know what I need to do. Thought of it. You've got your brainwaves. I'm gonna use create bonfire in front of the dragon.
yes,
dragon.
the dragonborn, who's
Big
got,
brain energy
who's got
going up.
resistance to fire damage.
Apparently, according to this, it's called the Trace.
The trace. There we go. We knew that. We all knew it was the trace.
Of
Of course,
course.
it's just a pole.
Yeah.
I was pretty sure it was called a yoke, but never mind.
That's the thing in an egg.
Y-O-K-E.
Thanks,
You
Percy.
uncultured midget, you.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put the bonfire on him. Or am I?
Yeah.
He
Basically,
did
you want to put it in make an intelligence roll to see how accurately you can place it to a place that will scare the horses into diverting away from Griff and Seb. Knowing that you can put it pretty close to Griff, because Griff is a gold dragon base.
I'm gonna
dragon.
put it. I got a 16, so it's not great, but it's alright.
That's
So
good
I'm gonna,
enough.
Oh, I don't know. I was gonna stick it on his lap.
Yeah, but you can do that, but I mean, 16 is a pretty damn good roll. And this is just basically
I'll stick it nicely in front of him then.
carriage is going here. Griff and Seb are here at the moment, and if you put the bonfire there, that will make them go like that, because with their momentum, they're not going to be able to turn in that direction. They'll all go into the fire, and it will be just enough to nudge them. However, they will hit the wall, and you're going to do that. You do that.
Crumble and move.
I've already done it, so I don't really have much choice now.
Griff, a massive bonfire explodes into life just in front of you. The heat washes over you. A lesser mortar would have been damaged by the flames, but you just basically absorbed the warmth, and you love it. You love the fire. The horses at the very front go "Meow," and they veer away from the fire. You can see the fear in their eyes. That's what they do.
Moo.
No. They're horses, not cows.
How do you?
That was a horse sound. It says on
No,
here.
no. Brandon said moo, and I said they're horses, not cows.
That's 5 intelligence for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so the bonfire
Bonfire in my crotch that he set off has gone.
Give me a second. Bear with me. No, fuck you. Yep, no, that's right. That's right. Fuck you. No, fuck you. Right.
You're fighting with a computer.
Oh,
Oh, come on. Where is it? Oh, this is just... Whatever. Oh, is that visible to players? No, it's not. There it is. The fire erupts. Lily,
See the fire?
You see the fire just has appeared to deflect the carriages. Might be slightly further north than that, actually. The horses are starting to go, mee, not moo, as Percy said, mee, and start veering to the right. What are you going to do? It looks like the rider is going to try and control the horses. What could help with the situation? What
Tail of forms.
Shoot the rider.
Bird dropping. Tactical poop.
Right, well I guess we'll
You need like a fireball thing so you can ignite your poop on the way down. Poof!
Flaming poofs.
Yeah. Then you're gonna get you get yourself some chili and have like a runny poo. And it's like a napalm.
my lord.
I call this the Mexican poop.
Oh, that bit played with me.
We're going to.
Is that royal we?
What weapon does the rider have?
A bow. But at the moment he's not focusing on the bow. He's focusing on the near imminent death from the horses veering towards the cliff edge. And he's just seen a horse plummet to its death. And he's like white-eyed, white face going, "Oh, come on, horses!" And you can see that he's not a massively skilled rider either. He's a criminal who's just hired a carriage. And who would have been fine?
I don't want to hurt him because he's just doing his job.
If that's what you think, sure.
Ellie, what you should do is go steal his quill.
Yeah, I want his arrows.
Yeah, just take his quill.
But they don't do anything else.
Stab an arrow through his skull and then take
I was gonna hail the thorns it and then like shoot an arrow, but I don't want the horses to die, and then I don't want him to die.
At the
if
moment,
he can stop the horses.
it's a toss up at the moment between the horses dying and Grith and Seb dying.
Oh well, this is like train thing, carriage problem.
No, it's not. It's like there's a couple of pigeons on the track and 2 humans on the track. You murder the fucking pigeons, you reverse the train over the pigeons again, and then back across the pigeons once more for good measure.
There's a tram out of control.
More than I care for people.
Lily,
I can't.
you've
hurt
got to
the
make a
horses.
choice.
Well,
5.
I'm not hurting horses.
3. 2,
You are.
1.
You saving them.
I'm not hurting animals. That's not happening.
You don't have to hurt the animals. What are you gonna do?
Right.
I'm moving on to the next person. The dudes are gonna get a go.
Okay,
Unless you make a decision right now. Right. Okay. So the horseman's gonna try and get control of the horse because he didn't get hit with an arrow. He rolls a 2. Irrelevant. He loses control completely. He's losing his shit. The horses are veering towards the cliff. He's screaming. He's like, "No! No! No!" And the horse is just smashed into the wall. They've gone fucking crazy. Their eyes are right. The one at the back is screaming, the blood pouring from its hind. The ones at the front are screaming to avoid this massive fire that's just appeared in front of them. And tragically, the horses smash, because the thing was travelling forward already, and one of them was just spooked. It smashes over the edge of the wall, and the horses start falling to their death. Both the rider and the guy at the back make a roll to try and jump off. The rider rolls another 2. Another 2. Oh, mate, these system rolls are shit. No, my dice is shit. The rider screams to his death. Ah! The guy on the back, who's cray-cray, he rolls a 4. So he basically doesn't even think to jump off of this carriage. The whole carriage goes off the edge. As he does, the guy who was just taking the potion screams and bursts into the flame. The guy's like, "No, no, not near the R-Cane!" And there's suddenly an explosion as he explodes, and both the boxes just explode in a massive fireball. And you can see this burning fire. The two guys on the back of the carriage just explode into bits. The horses just spin out of control as the carriages just explode into bits, and the 4 horses just impact into the ground. And there's just an explosion of 4 meat bags of horses just splat and break. And now there's 5 dead horses on the cliffs below.
So what you're saying is because I stabbed him in the butt. It's because I stabbed the horse in the butt. We won.
You've successfully killed 5 horses.
You
But
monster,
we
Percy.
didn't blow up.
The horseman turns. No, the R-Cane! We're all dead! Ah! And as he
Mate,
does,
then, mate.
And he falls off the
charges.
edge.
He charges towards Seb.
Oh.
Okay, he makes an attack of AC 23 on you, Seb.
I wonder if that might hit me.
You stand up, brushing yourself down, just watching in horror as this carriage flies off the edge. A combination of really bad rolls and a fire and a half-dead horse. Just a crazy moment, and you just see the carriage just fall to its death. But you do see briefly the guy on the back who drinks this just go crazy and explode. Very strange. And then this horseman barges into you. Make a strength check.
Cool.
11, 13. You take 13 damage. Some of it from a sword that he thrusts at you, and the other part of it as the horse barges into you, just basically pushing you backwards. You fly back 10 feet. God, I've just seen where you're going to fly into the campfire. Make an acrobatics check. Fuck's sake. This is like.
Here comes another nat 1.
Oh! You fly backwards. You can see the campfire kind of really getting close real quick, and you manage to catch your feet on the ground and just spin yourself, and you roll over to the side, and you just basically dive into this thick thistle of bushes, and you just basically your blow gets softened, and you're like, oh, and you just find yourself lying there, surrounded by twigs and broken branches. You can feel this if it scratches, but your armor, your light leather, and your stuff when you were wearing just absorbed most of the impact, and you kind of like get to your feet. Yeah, that happened. Okay.
That happened.
Yeah, that happened.
That happened. Deal with it.
I'm going to leave the model on there because the next carriage is going to come along in a second.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, there's another one. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my trident. I'm going to poke it in the butt.
Is this trident your new fireball?
I could throw my trident and see if I can get over the top of the horses to stab the rhino.
Okay.
I will floor the trident in
so,
the midside with the sun don't
who
shine.
held their action?
Lily. And
no, Milton House did his
and
campfire.
Griff hasn't done his action yet.
Right, Griff.
I haven't done my action.
You get up. There's a horseman in front of you. Lily, there's a horseman. Ignore the fact there's others. They're coming next. And ignore the two-headed horse that seems to have appeared on the map. That's weird.
What the hell is that? Yeah. Mutant horse.
I thought you meant there's actually a two-headed horse. I wasn't looking at the screen. I was like, what? Mutation from the little vial things? The horse took it? What?
It's a raised horse.
Quick, what's that?
Oh shit! Wait.
Look over there!
Oh, I've just realised that the grid thing. Hey! It activates on the player window. I did not know that. That's new.
That makes it.
So much more sensible. Okay. That's really weird. So he's going to have to die. I'm sorry.
What?
I just got rid of one of the horses. It's okay.
Oh, my God.
And now I have a battle grid. That's lovely, isn't it? Look at that. Griff and Lily. So Lily, you can choose, because I think you were higher up the order than Griff. You are. Yeah, Lily, you can choose now to have your go if you want to do something with this rider, because this rider's now just basically done quite a grievous attack on Seb. It's knocked him flying. So there's some doubles appearing everywhere on my map. I think I've got a bit carried away fiddling. We should be returning to normal now. Yes. What are you gonna do, Lily? You couldn't save the horses. Please find a moment to be at peace with this. But 5 horses and 2 baddies are dead, and they were both baddies. Tell yourself that. Say after me. They were baddies.
They weren't baddies. They just had a job. They had families. They had kids.
They were criminals. We're gonna do, Lily.
We're all criminals.
Criminals of love.
Stealing up somebody. Right. Well, if they're, as you say, criminals, we'll just go shoot one of them. Wait. Where did the other person go? Is he dead? The other rider. Wait, is his arrows around somewhere?
No, that's
they fell off the cliff.
That's gone. Oh, you might be able to salvage that. No, it exploded in a fire.
They exploded and
yeah, no, they No, the horses, the bow, and the arrows. Oh, so much suffering.
Have arrows?
Sorry?
The horror.
Do these have arrows?
No, but the other rider on the other carriage back down the road does. If it's really that important to you. Do you want to try and kill the other horses? I mean, there's another 6 horses to kill here. No, 7.
To kill?
Okay, let's just shoot one of the...
eat my trident.
Of course, you now need a horse, so maybe it might be worth you trying to not kill one of these horses and save it.
That's too simple.
So Sue Ann will be like, these look a bit like the horses I rented to that caravan. Oh, really? No, this is the horse you rented from
You're rolling that one.
Yeah.
And that one.
Oh, wow. Okay, you hit the
aim
horse.
for the guy, I shoot the horse.
Accidentally shoot the horse.
Yeah, you basically, your arrow smacks into the horse. Roll your damage.
Please stop killing horses.
How
What's the
much
matter
damage
with
is it?
you?
I mean, the RSPCA is going to be on the phone to me in a minute.
Is it
Cruelty to
What's about
animals.
you blowing up horses?
How much damage?
1d10.
10. Okay. 1, please.
Hey,
1d8.
That one again.
1d8 plus 4.
Oh, it's 1d8 plus 4, so you got to roll
Reroll.
again.
1d8 plus 4, please. I'm not sure where 1d10 came from.
Dunno, just some
Harry.
random dice.
Harry,
Oh, it's
too.
1d50. Yeah. That's what it is. That's what it is.
I don't want the horse to die.
I am Millhouse. I use bows all the time.
Oh no! Oh wait, no.
Oh, and now you rolled decently.
You kill the horse.
10.
You aim for the rider, but he's moving so fast that the arrow strikes too soon. Smashes into the skull of the horse. The horse just collapses it forward, buckling down. The rider's thrown clear into the fire. He fails his acrobatics check. He basically flies forward, hits this bonfire. Millhouse, you want to roll damage from the bonfire, please? 1d8.
Please think of the horses.
He screams out, "No!" as he hits this fire.
Nice.
Well.
6 damage, was that?
Yeah.
Okay. He takes 6 damage. He's like rolling around trying to get out of the fire. Roll, tuck and roll, tuck and roll, tuck and roll. He's
This guy sounds like a nice guy. I don't want to kill him.
it's just I was just gonna get on with my embroidery. Oh no, I'm in so much pain.
I had a lovely crossword to do.
Yeah. Okay. Griff, There's a guy prone on the floor in front of you. He's rolling around in the fire. Kill him. You get your advantage on both attacks.
I was going to say, do you want me to blow fire on him to make his life even better?
Well, technically, you could have had a short rest while sitting on the back of the horse because you weren't doing anything. You could have been like nodding off on Seb's shoulder, just dribbling down his nice outfit.
Samurais do not dribble.
Your dribble just burns off as it leaves your mouth.
It's the smoke.
That's your dribble.
The horses. How many horses are left on that carriage?
No, that carriage is gone. They're dead.
Oh, right.
They're all dead. The only reason I'm leaving it there is to save the model for when the next carriage catches up. So what I can do is I can make it invisible for a second.
What I'll do is, if this guy's burning to death, it's a hideous and horrible way to die. I'll do like.
He's
a
not
mercy killing
dying.
on him. Oh,
He's got plenty of hit points. He's tucking and rolling.
Tucking and rolling.
Yeah.
Is there anything we can get out of him?
So actually,
Can
so
I
the
use
horse is gone.
intimidation
Charred
on him?
flesh.
Yeah, I was gonna say everything's burned.
Barbecue. Nice chicken.
Didn't.
Rather than killing the guys, would he be useful to us? Do you think? And if everyone is an informant, some information off of him.
There you go. I put a little person there. He gets up. He looks like he's going to fight. He's got a sword in his hand. Well, he's not getting up. He's still on the floor at the moment, but he's going to be getting up when he can. Griff.
Can I try using my intimidation on him rather than try killing the guy outright?
Dude, he's just charged and attacked Seb. Grievously wounded Seb into the corner. He's then had his horse killed from under him by Lily, and then he's just thrown himself into a fire. He is pissed
16.
as fuck and ready to
He
kill.
attacked with scimitar.
I attacked him with my scimitar.
And hits.
16 and hits with slashing 4.
Do it again because you're actually advantaged, so you might do a crit.
So do 1d6 plus 2.
No, make the attack again.
Oh yeah, make the attack.
Attack again.
Ignore Percy. He yelled out R-Cane.
He's got
and stabbed
5
the horse.
intelligence.
Yeah.
And he's got 5 intelligence. Yeah. 8
Okay,
and
we'll go for
7.
the first one. But I'll take the second one's damage. Whatever. Yeah. Okay. Your first sword plunges into him. The second attack.
Slash.
Oh,
Okay, so a
slashes
attack.
across his body.
Yeah. Then it's going to be attack.
He's looking pretty wounded.
Short sword.
Right. When you do it this time, are you listening?
Yeah.
All right. Do
Yeah.
exclamation mark A space and then short sword space ADV.
Space ADV.
Yeah, to give you advantage. To save you having to do all that twice.
15 and piercing 7.
That hits. These guys are only lightly armored. Okay, he's looking seriously fucked up. He's screaming out in agony. He's still on fire, and you've just basically slashed across his stomach and stabbed into his shoulder. He's crying out with pain, but he's desperately, angrily trying to get to his feet.
It's a guy on like hoodoo juice or something. Is he the one who swallowed all the crazy juice?
No, the one who swallowed all the
side.
crazy juice blew up.
That's right. Yeah.
Actually, as a bonus action, he is going to do that because he's in so much pain. Fuck it! Fuck it! I said I'd never use it! Ah! He gets out a little vial, downs it. He's safe.
I'm gonna duck and cover.
He's already done that. Can't do another bonus action this round. You see fire emit from his eyes. Ah! He's going crazy. He's like,
This
"Woo!
shit's
Yeah! Ah!" He's happy. Right, is that the end of the round?
Yeah, it's like serious roid rage.
Yeah, he's like, "Rawr, dude." Okay, Percy of the Light. You might have caused a little bit of mayhem.
Slightly.
Yeah. You're only supposed to slow the horse down, and then you've just killed all the horses. They've just dead.
You're only supposed to slow the bloody horse
doors
down.
off.
Well, I hope they bought the horses and didn't rent them because otherwise she ain't gonna be happy.
They rented them.
Oh, they rented them.
No,
Well,
it's
they
not.
don't. Whoops. What am I gonna do?
There's
That guy here.
So there's a guy on the ground just trying to get up. There's two horsemen that are going to be appearing in view on their turn, and they're basically turning into a gallop. So it looks like they're going to charge towards you. So you could actually charge them.
Oh yeah. Fuck it.
But you can't charge them with Millhouse on your back.
I shunt Millhouse off.
Wow.
So a little, like, I then
I have
turn.
large Percy to break Gertie.
No. I then maneuver me and Gertie round, and then I say, Gertie, wait, hang on.
I say Gertie, wait.
Gertie, we're gonna charge him, and I'm gonna stab one
Wait, are
with
you
a man.
kicking me off the goat?
Yes.
No, he's going to ask you to get off the goat.
Please, will you remove yourself from my goat?
Fucking gladly.
Okay.
Crazy motherfucker.
You can easily dismount now. Just should make a D20 check, but just don't roll a 1. Just don't roll a 1.
Fine,
Just-
I suppose you can do
However,
just
our
don't roll a
rolls
one.
have been.
What is it? Athletics.
Acrobatics.
13.
Okay, yeah. You basically just do the thing where you push yourself down, and you just kind of like dismount behind the goat as he swings the goat round, and then goes for the bearer. Draws his lance down and charges off.
I'm going to aim to ram one horse and then stick a lance through the other guy who's on the other.
Which one's the guy that
But
I'm
I'm going to use my bonus action first to Thunderous Smite one of the Thunderous Smite my lance.
You have 1 slot left.
Yes, I have 1 slot
So
left.
you're still wounded then. Heavily wounded.
I have 10 hit points.
You never healed yourself. Okay.
No. Yeah.
Nobody healed themselves. You just
No,
went
no
off.
one did.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to
I'm not
use
gonna
my
babysit
bonus action.
you. You got to do these things yourself. Okay,
Yeah.
you charge.
Okay, cast.
Gertie's not too keen on trying to attack a horse that's charging towards him. There's a bit of a size difference.
It's fine, Kay. You got this.
Right.
Which is the one? Who's the guy that I'm friends with?
You're not friends with any of them, but the guy that was being nice.
The nice guy. I don't want to kill a nice guy. Which
He's
one
the
is
one.
he?
He's the one at the top of the 2.
Oh, so he's one of the 2 riders.
Yeah, they're charging.
Alright.
They've got their swords
okay.
out basically, and they're like,
Right. I'm just doing Cure Wounds, so it uses my spell slot because it can't find Thunderous Smite.
Yep.
But that is now I roll for attack.
Which one are you going to charge it on? The bottom one or the top one?
I'm going to charge the one on the left, and I'm going to try and stab the one on the right. The rider on the right, not the horse, because we need the horse.
You are not killing
you
the
going
guy
to
on
do
the
that?
right.
What? No, you're not going to be able to do that.
Okay.
Gertie
I
is
have
too
to aim
small. Gertie is too small for you to start doing a head-on charge. Horse to goat. The goat is just tiny compared to these big fucking horses. There's a good chance you would just get thrown off and smashed. That is a really bad idea. Make an intelligence roll to see whether you still do it anyway.
You've not made any good ideas all night.
Go for it. Well, you know, I've got to give Percy the opportunity to be stupid.
13?
Okay, you think it's a bad idea.
Yes, thank you, Percy.
I replaced it with a 5. It's a great idea, Brandon.
What I'm going to do... Are you actually replacing that with a 5?
No.
Good. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to charge the one on the left with Thunderous Smite. Or, no, I'm going to charge the one on the right, and then with Thunderous Smite, just try and nudge the one on the left off because he'll be knocked down. Like, I'll just hit the one on the left. The horse, not the guy riding it. Or are they
wait,
too far
You're
apart?
just going to do your plan, but you've just switched around. So now you're.
No.
I'm confused. You were going to charge the left, hit the right. Now you're charging the right, hitting the left.
Brandon passed his character's intellect. Doesn't mean his real life intellect passed.
Brandon, please translate what you're trying to do here, dude.
Okay, no.
Before chaos kicks off again.
I'm just going to aim for the guy on the left. Everything is going for the guy on the left.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to stand up on my saddle so that I get a better height advantage for my attack. It's going to work really well. So while I'm standing on the goat, I'm going to hold my lance and I'm going to attack the rider and the horse at the same time by jumping at the last second and stabbing down, skewering the rider onto the horse like a kebab. It's going to be a horse rider kebab.
Brandon, have you been watching Aquaman on Sky Cinema by any chance?
No.
Oh yeah, with his trident. In your head, that's what's going to happen.
I'm just going to go for the guy on the left.
Okay.
With the lance.
That sounds a little bit more sensible.
Right. Attack, lance, and advantage. Go. Hit to hit 21.
Yep.
And damage 9.
That's beautiful. Okay, and now do your thunderous smite damage.
Which thunderous smite I believe is 2d6. Yeah. Six. I go overall.
So 9, so 15 damage. That's a fantastic hit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And
the first
they
one
now have to make a strength save, otherwise they'll get thrown back 10 feet.
Okay. So basically, your lance hits this rider square on in the chest. He explodes with this thunderous wave. The horse goes crazy because he's just exploded this thunderous wave on your rider. The rider loses control. I rolled a 4, by the way. And he just flies off the back of this horse, smashing into the ground. Oh,
does he fall off the cliff?
No, because this is on quite a big. This is on a bigger bit of a cliff here. You're not on the edge anymore like you were just forward. Hey, he basically is throat clear. The horse freaks out. However,
oh dear.
But it's sensible, and the horse just basically slows down and comes to a trot.
We have our horse.
He kind of stops over here somewhere and just basically pauses and starts munching on the ground, a bit freaked out. Its back's killing it as this thunderous wave hits it in its spine.
Okay.
Rules-wise, it hasn't done any damage to the horse, but the horse is really startled. So it's just basically just gone and hidden away, looking quite scared. The rider, however, and I'm going to use this dude again. Is now on the ground.
Okay.
The other rider's charging forward. Okay, so Percy, that was on your turn. So Seb, sit rep. Guy on the ground, almost dead. Another guy on the ground, quite badly injured. Guy on a horse, looking pissed, charging.
And me.
And a lot of dead horses.
Many, many dead horse.
I saved one.
And a scared horse.
Is Griff on fire?
No.
No.
And this guy next to me, is he still alive?
Yeah, he is on fire.
Okay, so the guy next to me is alive and on fire and standing next to me. Glorious. Oh, there's two of them?
There's not. It's getting a bit funny tonight. It's just, I'm sure it's duplicating, even when I'm asking it not to. Yeah, the guy's gonna, on his go, is gonna try and get out of the way of this fire. But at the moment, he looks pretty effed.
Okay.
You reckon you could probably finish him with a good strike? And then there's the other guy down by Percy, who's looking pretty injured, not quite as injured as this dude. And then there's a guy on a horseback looking pissed.
Yeah, alright, I'll try and smack this guy.
Do you ask him not to hit you because you're low AC? You're sort of like, hey.
No, I'm just gonna fucking great axe him in the head.
Oh, by the way, he's also got fire in his eyes and his hair's alight.
How on fire is he? Oh, this is the idiot who drank the whatever makes you go boom boom, isn't he?
Yeah.
I have a bad feeling if I kill him, he may just explode, but I've made the attack roll already, so off we go. There you go. He hits AC 16, 7 damage.
You attack him with your long sword or your axe?
With the hurdy-gurdy.
Okay. Make your attack if you haven't already.
I have.
You have, and it's 16, and it's a hit, and it kills him. You basically crush his skull.
Hey.
You bring the axe down on his head. He's like, and then he just stops. And then his
That's
knees.
enough of that, then, lad.
His knees buckle, and he dies. And just blood. You can see little dribbles of fire kind of rippling out of his body, and you can see like little cracks of fire in his flesh, like little veins made out of fire for a few seconds, and then it all just fades, and the light fades from his eyes. And pull your axe out. Yep. Okay, he dead. He dead. He's so dead. He beyond dead. Dead. I didn't mean to remove him. Jesus. He's still there anyway. What the F? What the F? What's going on with this system today? Oh, I removed the fire. Alright, the fire goes out.
Oh, that's fine. It's going out anyway.
Yeah. It was meant to be. Millhouse. So you've got a rider. He looks like he's charging towards you.
He probably feels
really
betrayed. I
pissed.
don't blame him.
Yeah. He's
Poor
like,
sod.
I'm
going to I'm going to cast to make him friendo.
John Person.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to have to make a save. Ooh, I roll an 18.
And I make that a 5.
It's now a 5. Look at that.
Friend!
He slows. Hey, what's up?
Hey man, I
What's
don't know why
happening?
there's all this fighting. We were just going along, and then my dumb friend shouted something that one of your guys mentioned, and then they ran off the cliff.
Are you
and
with
then
that halfling? He just attacked one of my guys, my boss.
He's an idiot. He's an idiot, right? Me and you, we have a friendship.
We do.
Okay?
We do.
We do. Me and you, we go back. We go back to that caravan.
Yeah, I remember the caravan and the sing-songs.
Yeah, we bonded
yeah,
so
it
much.
It was lovely.
None of this is worth it.
Right, okay, that's your turn, and he now loves you. Lily!
I'm away.
Lily!
She'll go.
Lily.
Come back. Listen.
Hello.
Hello. It's your go.
Okay.
There's one dude left on the floor. He's wounded a lot.
We can do.
Oh.
There's also another one on horseback, but Millhouse seems to be talking to him. And he seems to have slowed his horse.
He's my friend.
Put his sword down. And he's got that dumbass look of, I've been charmed. My friend. I failed my role.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna finish this guy off. Because if we've already got a friend, then that would do. So I'm not gonna use an arrow, there's no point in that. If he's what is he literally just about like, oh, I'm gonna die in like a second kind of thing?
Yeah. You can see the
Okay,
other
which-
carriage, by the way, is starting to build up speed. It looks like he's going to try
Okay.
and ram his way through you all.
I'm gonna dagger the guy.
He can't turn round. He can't turn round in this narrow. What else is he going to do? He's going to ramming speed. Anyway, that's to come. So Lily, you're going to make a ranged attack, bow attack.
No, I'm gonna just stab him with my dagger.
Oh shit! You're going in close. Well, he is prone at the moment, but sure. Damn.
Well, I mean, like,
Attack!
he needs finishing off. Because he could, like,
No.
just shout to them.
I mean,
And if we have friends, we could just tell the guy that they all tried to kill each other. And we didn't know what was going on. And now you're all here.
you do know you do more damage with your bow, right?
Oh, I thought he was, like, nearly dead. So,
Not that
it's
good.
fine.
Well, let me just put it this way: with your longbow, you could kill him. With the dagger,
well-
even if you roll max damage, you're not going to kill him unless you crit.
Okay. Longbow, it is.
And also, it's not really the Aarakocra way to go into melee, unless you're like a proper kick-ass fighter. Oh,
Well,
kick-ass fighter!
I thought I'd just, like, you know, end his suffering.
Mix it up a bit. Yeah, he's not that prone.
Okay.
He is prone.
Well,
You get
I-
advantage on your attack.
Oh, do I roll it again? Or what?
I mean, you hit anyway, so you just go for a crit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely hit.
So I just roll 1d20, yeah?
No, you can attack
no.
again to get the
No,
better
just roll
damage as
attack
well.
again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. And I get my arrow straight away back after this. Oh, well, it's just...
It's more damage.
You take the
One
higher
more
damage. Yeah, we do the thing on this. We take the higher damage. Because we're nice. And that finishes him. Actually, both of them. would-
Hey!
No, only one of them would have finished him. Yeah. So basically, the arrow catches him in the throat. He's turning around. No.
Can I grab my arrow back? I want it back.
Yes, you swoop in. After you kind of like, ding. It goes. He starts to fall back. You fly and you just clutch it in your claw as you're going past, and you bank round with the arrow in your claw. You put it back in your quiver. It actually looked pretty badass. Pretty badass. It's got blood dripping on it as you stick it back in your quiver. As you do, you can see the rider of the horse, the carriage behind, going, and all four horses are like, as they're going forward. And you can see this guy standing on top. He's got his sword in his hand, and he's like got fire in his hand. He's like, ah!
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
As you
Yeah.
bank round, as they held their action, the guy with a sword throws a ball of fire at you, and you see this bolt coming towards you, Lily, and
Oh.
Move, Lily, move.
it's AC 18. Oh, yep,
Yeah.
that hits you. Okay.
That hit.
Oh, roll a 1, bitch. You take 1 fire damage. You start banking around, and this firebolt almost misses you, but some of it just this firebolt. Millhouse, he's just cast a cantrip firebolt. This dude.
Wow.
Yeah. Didn't seem like a
I
spell.
can do that too.
This guy's all armored up. He looks like a. They both look like pretty thuggish fighters, to be honest with you. Not the sort of people you would expect to have spells. But anyway.
Well, clearly it's that potion.
I think.
Yep.
They don't have spells, it's the vials. It's my guess.
Really?
Swings round.
You are
Yeah.
smart.
Okie
Wait,
dilla
what's that?
dokie dilla dolly lolly loki. Griff,
Yo.
they are all dead. So you can see. So further ahead, you can see now. There's a house. Ignore your models there. And there's these two. There's these two warriors have emerged and gone onto the road. And they're both dressed in black armor like full head to toe plate mail, and they've got great swords and shields, and they're starting to run forwards towards you. This obviously must be the contact that these guys were going to meet at the house. Because you can see that where this house is, there's like an open area which actually goes down to the sea. Though the water in this area is really red now. There's just so much blood gone into the water that basically it's just moving down, and the whole river's just got like rivulets of red in the water, which I cannot express on this map. I do not have the technology. But yeah, you can see these two fighters, and as they're running with their shields, you notice they start putting their shields around their back, and magic starts to appear in their hands.
Okay, so
But they're beyond the map at the moment. They're just up. If you don't mind me grabbing you for a second. They're basically off to the right of this map, is where they are.
Okay. So they're making their way towards me, but I can't see them yet. They're not within attacking distance of anything.
You can see them. You can see them quite clearly on the path. There's nothing else on the path, but they're quite far. Well,
far away.
They're about say 160 feet away at the moment.
I'm going to do some. Okay, then. So there's nothing else coming. There's nothing behind me, is there? There's just
So there's the two guys coming from the right, and then there's a carriage with a crazy man casting firebolts and a rider coming from the left. So basically, you've got enemies coming at you from both sides.
Both sides pinning me.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can't do anything about those guys. All I can do, if I'm going to attack, is take the guys out on the left, or try to attack the guy on the left.
They're both quite far at the moment, about 140, 150 feet.
Okay, I put my swords away. I sit cross-legged on the floor and I meditate. I take into consideration all the lessons that I've been learning.
I'm putting the other rider over there because he's now charmed and he's just going to get out of the way.
Right. I'm going to skip a turn, meditate, and I don't think I need to heal up, do I? I haven't taken any damage.
The guy dies. No, I don't think you have.
I haven't taken any damage.
You
No,
are
so,
full
yeah, I'm
You
going
could
to
either stand your ground.
Is anybody else on the team? Anyone else hurt or anything? Does anyone need protection, or can I offer any sort of shielding to them?
You haven't got anything to offer them. You've got a load of superiority dice you've yet to use, and you've got your second wind you can use at some point, but it only gives you hit points back. But
yeah, it doesn't give anybody else, does it?
No.
Is there no area effect for that?
No. That's just basically you sucking it up. I'm sucking up the damage.
Okay, so attack left. There's no point in me doing anything to do with left. On the right, they're even off the bloody map. They're not on there yet.
So Seb, Seb's looking pretty wounded.
Can I go over to Seb and is there anything I can do to help Seb? I haven't got any cure or anything like that. I'm not magical at all, so.
Nope, there's literally nothing you can do.
He's not bleeding.
He's not bleeding out or anything. I can't move him out of the way of any rampaging horses or anything.
No.
I'm not unconscious.
No, just to help him off the road.
No, he's alright. He kind of nods to Seb's kind of getting up at the moment. Actually, he already is up.
Okay.
He's
Alright,
just,
so I'm gonna
he's
move to
just
the
killed
side.
the other dude with his axe.
Okay, so I'm gonna move to the other side of the road. I'm gonna move out the main road, go into sit in the shade of the bushes, meditate, and focus myself on the two big guys who are coming from the right hand side.
Okay.
I'm not gonna turn myself to the guys to the left.
You find your center. Next round, Percy of the Light. You can see these guys are going to be coming towards you any moment. You've just seen the one that was in front of you have an Alex. Oh, hi, Alex. A bow. Oh God, I'm getting tired. An arrow in his throat. And then basically the owl just flies past and grabs the arrow back out and swings around.
We could
I think I'm gonna have to call it.
No, I was gonna say we gotta stop before we get into the next combat.
Yeah, I think we have to stop here because basically you're just about to get into further combat, and I'm tired.
I'm being attacked from both sides. Yes.
Yeah, and you're about to get attacked from both sides.
Fuck that. Yeah, let's sort that in next week.
That didn't go as I was expecting at all. The whole
Really?
horse
You weren't
fiasco.
expecting Trident up arm of the horse?
No, that was
Right,
not
so
my-
we've got a horse. Basically, you've heard of the horse whisperer. We've got the horse murderer here.
Yeah, Percy Horsebane.
Yeah, that one. Wow.
Horse slain.
I was just making sure the horse is wrecked. It was clear.
I'm just going to give it a little boop.
You know what he
stab
is?
it.
He's
A boop.
I've got it. He's Percy Nayslayer.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah.